Maybe.
A Machiavelli production. Friday night stream lights hit, we locked in. No excuses, no delays. Lil Chad and Slender Dad, that duo moving different, set in the stage. Brahma Bull in the cut, dropping wisdom like it's sacred text. Matches Mo bringing that chaos energy, leaving the whole place wrecked. Fandom singing every bar, the harmonies feel sanctified. Real ones in the building, whole room shouting, can't be denied. We rose from the dirt, no handouts, no cosigns, had to make our own name. Now the squad stay locked in tight, ascending art, we spark that fucking flame. Ascending art, we've been here since that very first spark. Every punchline hitting heavy, tearing old school style apart. Grab your snacks, get comfy, real for real, we play in every part. The stream a whole vibe. We elevate the fucking art. Culture casino might slide through, depending on the night. But best believe there's a guy called Imp, and that 70s rock fan keeping it lit, holding down the spot. No cap. We've been fucking ready since the very first spark. Every punchline landing heavy, leave the old shit ripped apart. Grab your snacks, get comfortable. Real for real, we play in every part. The stream a whole vibe. We elevate the fucking art.
Hello.
Greetings.
I'm assuming Brahma linked it for 70s. Thanks,
He
Brahma.
did. Thank you,
Yes.
Brahma.
I didn't
He's
even
keeping
think to
an eye
link it.
on things.
Paying attention.
Our usual guy who runs everything is apparently running late because
What?
I don't know. He's running late. And then he's like, "Hey, I'm running a little late. Can you set up the stream?" And I'm like, "I don't fucking remember how to set up a stream, but I did it.
Because you're clever and smart
I figured it out with my
and
big brain."
capable. Your big
Well,
brain cell managed it.
let's not get too crazy.
Well,
I'm wearing my in mourning avatar today
I
because
see that.
there was a lot of sad news this week.
It's been a bit of a tsunami for celebrities this week.
Well, they always
Well, this
come in
week and
threes,
last.
right?
We've had
Yeah.
2 sets of 3 already,
Yeah,
just in the last 2 weeks.
indeed. Well, that means there's going to be 3 sets then, because there has to be 3s. So
Yeah,
if
you
there's
gotta
2
have
sets
another
of 3, we
3.
need a 3rd set of 3 now.
I was on X looking at the chat, trying to get everything ready for the show, and I saw a picture of the tall guy he was one of the thieves from Home Alone.
Yeah,
Right.
Daniel Stern.
Daniel Stern.
Yeah, and it said Daniel Stern turned 69 today, but I only just breezed past it and had to go back and was like, oh, good. Oh, good. He didn't- it
Somebody's
was-
still alive. Well, Donald Trump's still around. He was in Home Alone too.
Not if you,
And is
not
pretty
if you
much
got one
80.
of the later copies.
Not if you watch it now. Yeah, who else is left from those? Macaulay Culkin, obviously.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything anymore, though.
Yeah, what does he do?
I think he made enough money that he doesn't have to.
The
Yeah.
last thing I saw him doing was he did a couple of guest appearances on Angry Video Game Nerd.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He played some games with Angry Video Game Nerd. Usually ones that were Home Alone games. So
Some of the worst games made.
they weren't great. They really were not great.
No. Right up
Joe-
there with Fester's Quest.
Did Joe Pesci die?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think Joe Pesci's still around.
Fester's Quest was just Blaster Master, but not good.
And without the
Master
car.
Blaster?
Blaster Master.
Blaster Master. That's what I thought.
One of the best games on the NES.
Yes.
Also one of the hardest.
Man, hard as fuck.
With no password system or
hard as
save
fuck.
system. You had to commit.
Whether you're in the
if you wanted to
tank
get
or
through
you're in one
Blaster
of
Master.
the little top down areas walking around, it's hard both ways. That game just it's brutal.
It's one of the only games that I never really memorized the map enough to feel comfortable with it. I beat it multiple times, but it was one of those. It's like a Metroidvania. You got to do a whole bunch of backtracking through different areas, and there's
Yeah,
a whole
keep
bunch of
upgrading the
side
tank.
dungeons that are not anything. So, yeah, that was an interesting game. They made a
They're
second
just
one,
there
I
so
think,
you
for
can
Sega.
upgrade your gun.
Right. Refill the power on your gun because if you get hit, it gets knocked down,
Mm-hmm.
but you get up again.
Yeah, but then there's the
Good
there
God.
is the one little piss in the night away. But then there's the one cheat you can kind of do. There's an exploit where
The
you can
bomb
throw a
freeze.
grenade and pause. Yeah.
Yeah, it only works on a few bosses though.
Yeah, I never did it. I didn't even know it existed. But um
I did it plenty because
who
there's only so many times you want to kill that frog the regular way.
who do we got here? I got to do that thing. Chad always does this, right? Looks like Josh Hammond was first. Hello, Josh Hammond. Good evening, Tina Bojan. Sigh for Chaos. Hello, hello. Bride of Slender. I don't know that you're welcome here.
Mm,
Smokey.
you mean in the
Sub.
U.S.?
In Listen, she's a legal, not an illegal, a legal immigrant from the nation of almost
From-
Canada.
From the province of Canada called Alaska,
Yep.
Now I got to keep looking over my shoulder, make sure I don't get
part of
stabbed.
the Northern Territories.
She's never taken it out on you when I'm the one picking at her.
Yeah, but I'm playing along because I
Wouldn't
had
it
a
be
little
funny
bit of
when
wine.
she becomes an official Canadian, official American when Canada is absorbed into the U.S.?
That's true. That's true. She could finally be a full American.
Hey, Sandy
Um,
and Froy, the main version of the show is on the landscape mode, and that's where everybody is chatting. If you want to be a part of a bigger chat than just the vertical version of the show.
Ascendant
It's about
Arcade
time we
stream
stopped
tonight
this
or tomorrow.
vertical thing.
Probably tomorrow. It's just summer has been awful. My broken summer is not over yet. It keeps rearing its ugly head, but trying to get back into some kind of schedule with that. Soul, hey, what's up?
You've got an offer to work in an orphanage.
What?
It's the latest chat.
I've been so far away. I would like to collaborate you in my orphanage center. Nope. Nope. Don't trust that.
Well, since we can't talk about the main topics, have you looked into Duskbloods at all?
Duskbloods. Nah, that's
The new From
that's the
Software?
Switch. That's for the Switch though, right?
Yeah, the Switch exclusive.
I
That
don't-
actually looks like it's going to be a fun game.
Yeah, but I don't want to buy a
Kind
Switch.
of Night Rain. I'm definitely not buying a Switch.
Yeah.
But once again, From Software screwed up and did a console exclusive game. But it actually looks like it's going to be a good game.
Hey, you
It's
guys
a lot
have
like
two...
Night Rain, but it's
What
also
is
got
this?
PvP.
What is this? I only made one show.
You probably
This is
never.
Chad's fault.
He had probably already created the
Oh,
YouTube
maybe.
version of the show, and you didn't link it to it.
Yeah. So
Oh,
we've
no.
started a new show.
I just
You started two
from
new ones.
scratch.
Multiple confusions. There's too much confusion. I just can't get no
Legit
relief.
Sitting there for like half hour.
Yeah, they're
It
sitting
said the
there.
start time was 8:02. I don't
Episode
know,
238.
man.
It's sitting there doing nothing. I'll go over there and chat to Tim. He's sitting there waiting.
Don't blame me. I was out of my element. This isn't something I normally set up. I'm just supposed to be the talent.
Plus, the show's only been live for 10 minutes. How are you sitting there for a half hour?
Because I set up an hour ago, probably. Maybe I
When you set
created-
up back here, it doesn't create the show on YouTube until you go live.
okay.
It's when
I
you
don't
start
know.
it over on the YouTube side, creating the stream, and then link it to StreamYard. It exists over there.
I don't know.
So right now, it's probably using your default thumbnail which is just
Yeah,
the Ascendant
it
Art
is.
logo instead of the actual thumbnail.
No, I made a
No,
kick-ass
no.
thumbnail.
No, the new one is using the one we're on right now. Did use the thumbnail. It's
Okay,
the other
so
one
you
that's
must have
using
linked
the
the
Ascendant
thumbnail
artwork.
in here.
Okay. Maybe I half made one and then got confused and started over.
Could be.
I'm not
So
saying
you're-
that's what happened, even though I'm almost positive that's what happened.
So you had stolen virtue, claiming all the credit for starting the show when you did it wrong in the first place.
I claim
Stolen
all
valor.
the credit. All
Stolen
the
valor.
I will steal all the valor on that one, okay?
Anyway, Shifty's over here now.
I don't know why it would say it was starting at 8:02. That is
Yeah,
when we
shifty.
hit go live. Or did we
Well,
actually hit it on time? No, we hit it pretty much on time.
I hit it at 9.
Yeah.
I wanted to start
9?
on time since I knew it was going to be a shit show because somebody
Shifty's
isn't here.
Shifty's the only proof of this, so
Maybe
Well,
he's full
Tim
of it.
was in the other chat of the vertical one that was set up that isn't being used.
oh yeah.
So I'm
There's
going
a-
to have to see if I
no.
can. I don't
The
know if he's
vertical
still
one's
there.
being used. It's live.
No,
yeah,
there's
but there's two
two.
vertical ones as well.
There's two vertical ones as well.
Oh,
2 verticals, 2 landscapes.
yeah,
you've
I fucked it all up then.
incepted
Sorry,
us
guys.
into
You've
4
du-
different
you've-
streams.
Double fucked it.
That's fine. We're
I
here
bet
now,
not.
and people are in the chat talking, so everybody figured it out.
And why are they here?
I knew chat was smart enough to handle my incompetence, and they did phenomenally. This was a test,
It's
and
a
you
test.
all
It's
passed.
a test. Yeah. It's to get rid
Shut
of
up,
the.
bride.
It's to get rid of the multiple voting bots in the Nick Cage.
In the
It's to make
bracket.
sure there's no bots in the Nick Cage bracket.
So
I mean-
don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. It'd be so fucking funny. We just bullshit for 12 minutes and then I kill it.
Oh,
All right, guys. Have a good weekend.
bye.
Fuck this, we're out.
And then activate the other streams later.
Next week, there's potential for actual fistfights during the Nick Cage bracket.
Oh, when
Mm.
we get into the
The
real
real
competition
choices.
of it all.
Well, we'll be coming to you guys live from the bro over, so
Mm. Oh,
me and
so you
Mad
two are
will be
gonna
in the
fight.
same room. Yeah, we'll
Gotcha,
probably fight
gotcha.
because he'll probably say something like Nick Cage is a good actor, and
Has he got
can't
the
let that stand.
mosquitoes? Has he got the mosquitoes waiting for you? Has he been breeding them?
I'm
He's
sure
got a
he's
whole jar of
just
them.
keeping them in
He's
plastic
keeping them in the
bags to release around me.
Yeah, he's got mosquito farms all around him.
Spends all year growing them, and then just releases
He,
them
got,
at the bro
he
over.
sent off to Bill Gates for some special ones.
That's a good idea, Eric. You're right.
Chad is okay. It's just he's late from a
The
family
Beatles
event.
are highly overrated.
No,
Probably the
they're
most
not.
overrated band in history.
They're
They're
not
basically a pile
overrated.
of shit.
they're crap,
That's just not true.
but it is.
Objectively, they are not overrated.
You know who's better than the
Subjectively, you
Beatles?
cannot like them.
Green Day. Green Day is better than the Beatles, and I hate Green Day. That's
At
how
the very
bad
least,
the
Dookie
Beatles
was.
Green Day have never advanced rock music in the way the Beatles did in their day.
The
The
Beatles-
Actually, the
Green
most
Day-
overrated.
advanced
The most
music.
overrated has got to be either the Stones or the Grateful Dead.
The Grateful Dead are well overrated.
One of the
Stones
most
are
useless
alright.
bands
Objectively
ever.
overrated. I think they were the original ASMR band though. You were just meant to get stoned and fall asleep. You weren't really meant to listen to them.
Is Imp asleep, silently building his gunpla? I'd say the second. Most likely the second one there.
Yeah, because he said words before we started.
He did. He did. He
Like
was talking
7 of them.
about.
Any words in particular?
He was talking about
Yes,
a new
Warhammer, 40K.
Warhammer.
some DLC for
40K,
Elden Ring. that just dropped.
Retarded.
DLC for Elden Ring just dropped.
Yeah, they basically made it a $4.99 DLC. You can get some of the stuff that's coming with Elden Ring when it goes to the Switch or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, there's extra stuff.
Yeah, 2 new starting classes, like and I think I read like 7 new armor sets and weapons,
Hmm.
2 new NPC invaders, one of which Brahma is actually Lucatiel.
Oh yeah,
It's not named Lucatiel, but it's the same armor set and weapon. And it has the teal naming convention.
Right. The thing that's weird about that is, unless they made those armor sets like the meta, I mean, nobody's going to use them. So what's the point in buying them?
There's no meta for armor in Elden Ring. It's still Fashion Souls.
Fashion
Yeah,
Souls.
but weapon sets and stuff.
Yeah, well, I
I mean, there still is stats on the.
there's 308 weapons in that damn game.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just want to look cool and be
Yeah,
a badass.
I like
You
about
can make
5 of them.
anything work in that game if you try hard
I-
enough. You
I
can
only-
really
fucking
can.
drag
Oh,
it
I
in
know.
a frying pan if you wanted to.
But I'm only
It'll
one.
just take
I'm
you
one,
all day.
one of the guys that likes to use only 1 or 2 weapons, but I like to collect them all in the game and have them sitting in my inventory, never to be used, but they're there.
It better not give me any more achievements because I've 100%ed that game. I don't want to have to
think
do it
there's any more
again.
achievements.
Okay. Good. Good.
I don't think
That
you've
I'm aware of,
100%ed
anyways.
it
I
because you
can't-
don't
maybe
have
if
any of the
anything,
new gear.
collecting the 3 torrent cosmetics.
42 out of 42 achievements, Brahma. Suck it.
Yeah, but you don't have the new gear, so you aren't at 100% now. They sent you back to about 97.8.
There should be a slender
go there.
Well, it's
achievement.
really
You go
not hard to
there
get the new gear considering the 2 new armor sets are on merchants. Well, there's more than 2 new armor sets. but
Oh,
the 2
then
new
it's really
starting
easy
class
for me
armor
because
sets.
I just kill all the merchants, so my shop is completely ready to go with anything that's in the merchants.
You kill everyone.
Inventory.
You're a horrible person in
There
that
should
game.
there should be an achievement for that.
The other, beating the 2 new invaders gets their armor sets, even though one of the invaders isn't new. It's just gold mask.
You can get invaded by Gold Mask now?
Pretty
That's so
Yeah,
much.
you know
weird.
that one statue
Howdy,
that's up
Zephyr.
in Lendell? You cast the
Yeah.
spell and the statue changes.
Mm-hmm.
You do that, he invades you.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. You
Pretty
pretty much
much
get
you-
his outfit and a flail.
Now we flail. Tonight we flail. I think you can pretty much kill everybody in that game, though, can't you? You can
Yes,
have an
you can.
empty map. It's just you.
Yeah.
And then,
If you do it right.
yeah.
If you do it,
Brahma's
If
way.
you're going to
I mean,
do
I-
it,
you're right.
do it right now. If you're
And there's
gonna
still
do it.
some things you can't kill.
But it's very
like at the
boring and
academy.
lonely. It's a lonely game because you're left all alone.
Go play Dark Souls if you want to talk about lonely. That's a far lonelier game than Elden Ring.
Bleak, nihilistic.
Dark Souls kind of
lonely.
fucks with you too, because you basically end up having to kill everyone
Yeah.
because so many of them go hollow as you progress their quest lines.
Let's put it this way,
Mm.
70s.
Which
I've
is
said this
sad because
before.
nobody wants to kill the chick with the boobs. But you kind of have to.
What, you can kill someone with boobs? Like hit them with the boobs? How do you
No.
smother them?
Well, you can kill her, and then
You can make her disappear.
Anne Orlando goes dark.
You can smother her with the boobs?
Well, and Orlando's going dark regardless because all you got to do is go kill Gwendolyn.
Most chicks have boobs. Astute
Most, but not all.
observation,
Have
Bride.
you seen Zendaya?
Have you seen the WNBA? Then
Way
again,
to,
are they chicks?
Brittany
antagonize
Griner's
Slender.
boobs are non-existent.
Even I heard that one in the background. Jesus.
I'm gonna get stabbed.
What'd she say?
Again.
She may have hurled an expletive in my direction.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
she
gonna.
barked-
I was
now
just getting
she's
barked at
barking
by
at
the
you.
dogs.
Now
It's
she's
a
barking at
foul
you.
mouth she's got.
As I've said to other people before, 70s,
You kiss your husband with
Oh.
that mouth?
the original Dark Souls is the black metal of video games.
Yeah. I was
Dark,
never really in.
oppressive.
I'm not into Souls games. I did play Elden Ring. That's the only one I've played, really. I tried a couple of others. But
I would
too
love to
bleak
be able
for
to
me.
play Bloodborne again on current systems and stuff.
And
I think
I think that was the
I was gonna
darkest.
say, aren't they working on the emulation? for
emulate.
that?
I've been playing it perfectly fine at 60 frames per second, 1440p.
Yeah, I just wanted to piss him off by bringing it up again since I never follow up with him on emulating it. I'm
so
emulating a game from like 2004 or something like that right now. I've been playing it nonstop.
I mean,
Josh
Castlevania,
Hammond's
Harmony
not
of
wrong about
Despair.
that. The Latina chick in the new GTA game has no boobs. That is very true.
has
Shocking.
she not?
No.
Hmm.
Did
But
any of
you
you guys
could- you-
actually watch
but-
the
Well,
preview
I
on
watched
Netflix?
Asmongold
Hell
watching
no.
it. I was just listening
I
to the
don't
music.
like GTA, so I
No,
have
I'm
no
not a big fan.
investment
I said
into,
to you,
into
I
this
don't
at
care.
all.
I don't
Well-
care about GTA. Yeah.
I watched it, and Chad ain't here, and I don't think he watched it. So since I'm the only one who watched it,
I saw some of it, but it was only what Asmongold was watching.
I will say
So you talk about that for 5 minutes.
rather unimpressed.
It just
if
seemed
I'm
like
honest.
more of the same.
It well, and if you check it out, like if you think about it while you're watching it, they start you off, or they start this gameplay preview off with the two main characters walking toward and into a building where they talk to some guys out front, and yeah, everything looks very real, very like the lighting's really good. There's a lot of photorealistic elements to the people, but it just looks like another GTA. And they immediately get you inside the building, so you don't get to see like a big open city or any of the stuff that's going to happen in a big open city. They immediately lock you into a very curated vertical slice. And as I was watching them play, I noticed some major issues that nobody's mentioned this yet, but it seems like you basically play one character or the other for the most part. And the other at any given time is just your AI
It's
companion.
AI, yeah.
So, Imp,
Eh.
you played Resident Evil 4, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't your favorite part of that game where you had to escort the AI companion around, and if she died, you lost?
I hate everything that involves escorting in games.
And
He's
yet,
never used an escort in his life.
it looks
No,
like
too broke.
GTA 6. That might be the whole fucking game.
Let's put it this way, Slender, you and Brahma will know what I'm talking about. I've done escort quests in WoW once. They pop up and I go, no, fuck you.
I agree. I let them die if I ever have to escort anybody. They can just die. I
Well,
don't care.
the WoW escort quests had their own fair share of issues. Like the NPCs would walk slower than you did.
Mhm.
So, and then if you got too far ahead of them, they would stop.
Yeah.
It just got tedious.
And on top of that, it's got some of the foibles that in a quick vertical slice you won't really care about or notice, but 70s, you watched it. Did it seem sometimes like the AI companion just had to say something about everything that was happening?
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, the one the Asmongold one, it was the woman, I can't remember her name, that's the AI companion, and she's busy giving shit to the guy and,
Just
you know,
never
I don't need
shutting
you
the
for
fuck
this, and
up.
talk. Yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Yeah.
And every time they are having a conversation, there's very awkward, very pregnant pauses between the dialogue, like no humans
Yeah.
ever have had a conversation in their lives.
Yeah, it's all very unnatural conversation, I thought.
Yeah. And
But then I've
and-
never thought the GTA was that natural. But then I'm not a
No.
gangbanger in Florida, so you know.
but like I said, in this highly curated vertical slice, I don't think a lot of people noticed. But now imagine if that's how the whole game is.
Oh, I know. Oh,
And it's like, did you
irritating.
record 700,000 voice lines?
It
because
would be irritating.
It's
to
gonna
an
get real
extreme.
fucking repetitive
But-
if your AI companion has to
but-
say something about everything that's happening
So
every
the
2 seconds.
The other thing is that so they're all about you have to eat or you have to exercise or you have to pump gas in your car or repair your car, blah blah blah. Well, these are all very great things if you want realism, but they're not really great gameplay.
Mm-mm.
Like I don't want to have to stop every 40 minutes to gas my car up. That would get pretty old pretty quick, I think. You know, like you
Yeah.
don't really want to be doing that. That's not gameplay. That's just, oh yeah, look how realistic this is. Well, I don't want realism if it breaks up the good gameplay that you want, which is things like combat or whatever. So you can go too far with this realism thing, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. It looked
Survival
like
mode.
just
It's like a
another-
survival game.
It looked like just another GTA to me.
Just another GTA.
Like I said, graphically, it's very pretty, but also it's lost a lot of its personality.
Mm.
Right? It looks like every other Unreal Engine game. It's just
yeah.
hyper realistic.
But it's
Um,
almost it's become not almost a parody of itself in a sense.
Yeah.
$1
You know,
billion
the-
in 13 years, and it's only running at a not even locked 30 frames.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I was
noticed
thinking about
frame
that?
drops when a
It's-
buddy of mine was watching it the other night. He's like, "Oh, this looks good. This looks good." I'm like, "You're basing all that on this trailer?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we need to remind you how Cyberpunk turned out?
I warned everyone
and he
about
just stopped.
Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, good point. I'm like, never go buy trailers. Never.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it just the thing about that is this slight sidetrack, but you mentioned the 13 years. I was just thinking, all the years it takes for these franchises to make a new game, I might never see another game in some of those franchises. I'm going to be
Well,
dead before they make the next
funny thing,
GTA.
too, is somebody at Square Enix made some comment about how, you know, younger people today aren't connecting with like their franchises, and they posted this on Twitter, and someone just responded, "Yeah, no shit, because you take a
No
decade in between them."
Yeah, exactly. You've lost an entire generation. But as Davina said, I'm more interested in the Witcher 3 stuff and the Crimson Desert stuff that went on. So Witcher 3, the remaster upgrade, which is going to be for free, pushed out to everybody with a lot of great stuff in it, and then the trailer for the next DLC for that. So it's something, and I know
Yeah,
CD
that's all
Projekt
well
Red-
and good, but this is a play to drum up hype for The Witcher 4.
Well, it
and
is.
while I think the Witcher 3 update and the Witcher 3 new DLC will probably be really fun and cool, and
They
I'll
also gave
definitely
the
check
old
them out.
DLCs away for free too.
Yeah, I have to admire them for what they're doing because they've had a lot of missteps. CD Projekt Red.
I still don't think it's gonna make The Witcher 4 a magically good
We've
game.
got it under
It doesn't
control.
have to for me.
Witcher 4 is
It
gonna be a
doesn't
pile of
have to
shit.
make The Witcher 4 good for me. I'll enjoy those things for what they are. If you know what I mean. I don't care.
What did
Yeah.
you? Oh, you son of a bitch! He was here.
I told
Did
him
you
we've
kick
got
him
it under
out, brother?
control. Yeah.
No.
So that and
I didn't
Crimson
kick him out of the
Desert.
studio. He left
Crimson
the
Desert.
studio.
Crimson Desert pushed out a free big upgrade as well
Son of a
for the
bitch.
entire game. So that's two companies trying to do the right thing, which I've got to give them credit for. I think.
If he doesn't come back, Brahma,
I was just waiting for him to add himself so I could pop him back out.
And I'm sure if Matt is paying attention right now, he's not happy.
No, Mad's happy.
Dallas is getting spanked right now.
uh-oh.
But Chad got removed the same way Mad did, so Mad's happy.
Yeah, it's equality.
Oh, was
That's
this you
diversity
taking
and
vengeance
equality.
on Mad's behalf? Are you
Vengeance
avenging
is
your bro?
mine on behalf of the bro-overs.
Anyway,
While we're
So,
still
yes.
talking about video games,
Vidya.
someone sent me something earlier today. My buddy Kuro sent me. There's another randomizer mod out there, Brahma.
Yeah.
But you have to have 3 people, each person playing one of the Dark Souls games. It's across all 3 of the Dark Souls games
Why do you have to have 3 people?
because there's 3 fucking games,
one in each?
So, but you're each playing.
a separate game, and the
A separate game?
randomizers. Yeah, I'll send you the link on Discord.
So is it like a race, or
No.
you just can't beat the game unless you beat all
No,
3 games?
It's I haven't watched the video, but the way he was describing it is like you'll find key items in Dark Souls 1 that you need for Dark Souls 3.
Okay. So it's co-op where you're not playing together.
Kind of, yeah.
I've got to look for things for you to be able to unlock in your game.
Is Dallas a hooker? Is that why she's getting spanked?
Dallas can be a hooker.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
No,
Football.
football preseason
Sports
started,
ball.
and Dallas is getting slaughtered by New Orleans.
Foosball.
It's pre-season. It matters nothing.
Yeah,
I
but
want
as
you to
Mad
stay
says,
away
this
from
is
that
their year.
foosball, Bobby Boucher.
And I like Vicky
Splendid.
Valancourt, and she showed me her boobies, and I like them too.
Yeah, lately I've just been playing a lot of this game called Hold Fast. It's funnier than hell. Nothing like shooting somebody in the head with a musket, but yeah, not one you might want to stream.
I've been mindlessly playing incrementals.
Not
You
because
mean-
the gameplay is boring 70s, it's because the voice chat is always on.
Davina, are you talking about
so that
Blood of
anything
Dawn
could
Walker?
be said.
Yes.
Gamergate words could be said.
Oh, and they
Okay.
are said.
Because
Although,
Blood
and
of
I have
Dawn
seen-
Walker looks like it does
look-
look like it has potential.
it
Your
looks
turn,
good to
Slender.
me.
More.
Looks good to me.
I want to see more, but everybody who made like all the top players from The Witcher 3,
I'm
they're
now
making
over
Blood
there.
of Dawn Walker right now.
Is it Wolf Studio or something? Or
Rebel Wolves.
Rebel Wolves, that's it, yeah. No, I'm looking forward to that one. Looks good.
Yeah, that one I have been keeping a pretty close eye on.
Indeed.
Hey, Chad.
You know, I wasn't in the mood, Brahma. I just I got a ball to the face at Little League practice today,
Nice.
so
So,
and
whose
after
was it?
profusely bleeding out of my nose for like 10 minutes.
rub some
And who-
dirt on it and get over it.
Yeah.
It's-
And who
I
put
mean,
that ball in your face?
According to Brahma, you got a ball to the face last night
Yes.
too.
True.
Is this something I missed apparently?
After
Well,
our
you were-
mandate,
You and Slender at the theater boberting each other.
You
I
know
was
what
like, you want to
Brahma's
come in for coffee?
You know what Brahma's really upset about is that Mad lives near in Texas when they visit his family, and he has to bribe him with a bro over and other people to get him to hang out.
And
Yeah.
it surprises you how?
Brahma's
Listen,
a
Eric,
pet-
I did not know that Chad took a ball to the face and was bleeding out his nose. He just said, running a little behind, can you set up the stream?
Well, that was earlier in practice. Then we did a scrimmage. So, inspiring the kids we coach, I effectively rubbed some dirt on it and just tilted my head back till the bleeding stopped and got into it. Kept it going. By the
Oh,
way,
that's got to taste great if you rub the dirt in it first and then tilt your head back to swallow all the blood.
I'm excited to see how swollen my nose is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be great. I'm really glad I was wearing my ballistic rated Oakleys though, because that probably saved me.
I'd make a comment.
Well, it probably
but you'd
saved the
get pissed
glasses.
off at me, so I'll just keep it to myself for once.
No, it was we moved up to majors level Little League where kids are throwing like 60, 70 miles per hour. And so when you're coaching on one side doing a drill and a kid doesn't have control, it can end bad.
Well, let's put it. Never mind. Fuck it. I'll say it. Chad, you're Italian. Nobody's going to notice the nose size difference.
What's the matter you there, Imp?
Yeah, these fucking guys.
These fucking guys.
These fucking guys.
All right. So I'm guessing, did we start with GTA? Is that what we
Yeah,
did?
we
Yeah.
pretty much
With-
talked out the GTA thing. We covered a little bit of other gaming news, and everything else is still on the table.
We appreciate that we had to, with a paid Netflix subscription, to get basically a YouTube trailer.
Supposedly it went to YouTube like
It did.
6 hours after, but it, like I said, it was a highly curated couple of vertical slices. Doesn't tell you a lot about the game, and I saw a lot of problems with it.
And there's
Problems
still rumors
that-
going.
Go
There's
ahead.
still rumors that the game is not even close to finished.
Yeah, it's not.
And-
I think they even admitted that themselves with
I think they
the way
said 30% finished.
And I think they're problems that you wouldn't really notice in a curated vertical slice, but if they're spanning the entirety of the game, they'll get really annoying really quick.
talking
I
about
think you're going to get
curated.
Cyberpunk again.
Yeah, it could be.
Possible.
Did you see this? Not as bad as the Star Citizen stream a couple of weeks ago, where it failed to work completely. They were doing here, let's show this game off. It's hilarious. They started the stream to show the game off on their own servers. Blah blah blah. Wouldn't work.
Oh, Chad, you have
They
to
couldn't
read
get it to
all
work.
of Shifty's comments now.
What's the matter you?
What's the matter, you? Hey,
What's the matter with this
shut
place,
up
eh?
in your face. Shut up in your face.
Shut up your face, eh?
Shut up in your
Yeah,
face. Shut up in your face.
You know what? That's the argument you have when somebody you know is being nothing but a little hua.
We finally found the one way to make Chad not sound monotone. Have him speak. with the
Stop
Sicilian
in your
dialect.
face!
I've worked a long time to drill the Italian New York isms out of my dictation, and when I go visit family up in upstate New York, it starts coming out. I don't need.
Oh, Shifty's right about that. There is a new Castlevania dropping in October. It looks like one of those 2.5D platformer types. Looks like it leaned very heavily on Symphony of the Night. It looks good. I'm probably gonna pick that up.
Well,
If it
Symphony
is
of the Night was the
Metroidvania style Castlevania, I'm down
Symphony
for
of
it.
the Night was the peak of Castlevania. I think. We
Yes, it
all
was.
agree, right?
I thought you
but
didn't
this
play
one-
that one, Slender.
Not back in the day. I've seen plenty of playthroughs, and I did play it after someone told me that there were places where I could emulate.
Find it. I played it on stream.
But this one looks very much like it follows along that line.
I
like
wait.
the idea behind the lore because the protagonist in this one is the daughter of Trevor and Sypha. So
I need to
I
ask a
mean-
lore question for Slender real quick. How does a Canadian have a Cajun uncle?
Because it's Canadian
Is it-
Cajun.
Acadian.
Or
I
is it-
mean,
or
where
is
do
it
you
like-
think all the French people that
The Cajuns
where do you
are
think they all came from, man?
Yeah,
they
they
were
came
all
from-
Canadian.
Acadia.
No, I'm just
From-
trying to figure out because I thought maybe it was by marriage because of your side, but who knows? No,
They're very
Canadian
related.
Cajuns.
the Quebecois.
Well, no, they're actually don't call a French Acadian. Don't call them Quebecois. They are not. They're not from Quebec, and they're not the same as the French in Quebec. They do not like that.
Everybody hates Quebec.
We don't care what
Exactly.
they like. We're American.
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 I think we
Well-
should all party at Lake America this next
Yeah.
weekend.
Well, I love it when the Canadians here start
You mean
getting
the
upset
Gulf
about
of
that.
America?
They get upset
No.
about name changing. I said, well, we've just changed hundreds of names in Canada to First Nations names and got rid of old prime ministers' names and changed streets. They're changing names here all the time for
Slender,
political
did you not
reasons,
see
so
that
fuck 'em.
story? They changed.
Trump renamed Lake Ontario.
Lake Ontario has been renamed Lake
Lake America.
America.
And let's face it, half of it is in America, so
Oh,
why they could.
I'm sorry,
call it-
Bride. I don't hate my face. The baseball already did.
I
And
hate
she's
my
okay
face
with
right
it.
now too. It hurts.
I mean, the other thing, Canada's fine with name changing.
It's
Half
changing,
of their Michaels have become Michelles over the past 20 years, so who
Yeah.
cares?
but they keep changing street names in places like Toronto to weird native names that nobody's ever heard of. And they got
Oh,
rid of
that's-
all our first prime minister, Sir John A. Macdonald. They've got rid of all the names, schools, and roads that were named after him because he was a bad white man.
Somebody stop talking about politics. If you want to do that, go over
It's
and be
not
on
politics;
Brahma's
it's
show.
culture. It's culture.
That's an
it's
important
culture.
question for Brahma, though. Is a bro over considered a bro nanny or a bro down?
Well,
it's a
for Garrett,
bromance.
for Garrett and Matt, apparently it's a bro down.
It's
Bro
a
down.
Me, I
bromance.
just fall asleep in a chair at about
Oh.
3 or 4 o'clock.
So, how many pictures do you think Matt has of his dick on your face while you were sleeping?
Too many?
Well, he wasn't. So how
In that
about how
case, I
when
would believe one is too many, which would be the appropriate.
how
answer.
about when he was
Exactly.
awake? Some of them were when he was awake, not sleeping.
No, that's what goes on in the apartment upstairs where those two stay. I go down to the main house. I'm the what happens with them happens with them. And now
Bro
apparently
jobs.
Punk Waddle.
Oh God, the bird.
That's the word.
Chad could have had a great birthday this year. He could have come to the bro over.
You
for,
say that like my
your
birthday's
birthday.
already happened. My birthday hasn't happened, so I feel like, are you trying to end my life before the birthday? Like, you could have had a good birthday. It's not.
Well, you're
coming
not
now.
heading to the bro over, so the bro over is basically your birthday.
That's really far away for us, Brahma.
Uh-huh.
Slender's almost in Canada.
This brings up the time
Is that
last
why
year.
you married a Canadian?
I was going to say, that, do you
Yep.
remember last time, Slender, last year after I had been laid off when I was reduced and forced? And Brahma's like, come out to Vegas. I was
Yeah.
like, I just got laid off. And she's
You
like,
got-
yeah, it's
you got a
perfect
ton of
time
free
to do
time.
it.
Come gamble away your savings and really fuck up your situation.
We don't gamble when we're in Vegas for a meetup.
Meetup's a serious business. There's no gambling.
You went to see Alien Ant Farm and thinking that they might have more than one good song. That was
No,
gambling.
I didn't. I didn't think they'd have more than
Oh,
one.
there
good
was a
song.
whole lot of derision in that. No, I didn't.
I hate Alien Ant Farm. I got dragged to that, and that was on Fremont Street, so it was free.
By the way, Zephyr is correct. The worst birthday to draw is Christmas.
Yep.
You
Yep.
never come out ahead on that because you're gonna get like you
One
might still
present.
get a birthday present, but it's gonna be one, and it would have been one of your Christmas presents.
Zephyr. Come
Yeah,
to
and
Nevada. We will take your
that
money and
goes
laugh
for
at you.
about-
Tip well, please.
That goes for about 3 or 4 weeks after Christmas too, because like my oldest daughter was January
before.
19th, so it's like, no, we're not getting a whole another set of presents. Too bad.
my
That's just
oldest
because you don't
is-
like her, though. That's because you don't like her.
My
I think
oldest is January 9th, I believe, and it's always like, I mean, we just got him a whole bunch of presents.
I
Yeah.
think the best draw for a birthday is like May, because you're far enough away from Christmas that it's completely separated at that point. There's not any major gift giving holidays that have come up, and you're like your maximum away. And then people haven't spent a lot of money on like cookouts in the summer for, July 4th or
Well, that's what kind of sucks about mine, because mine's like 4 days, 5 days before July 4th. It's kind of hard to plan shit when people are like, "Oh, I'm going away." Ah, well, fuck.
Indeed.
Zephyr, I used to play tournament blackjack. Got 3rd place in one of them.
Oh, 70s. You should go and check the new Amon Amarth song. when you're on here.
I've been doing that today.
That track is bang.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. I've been listening to that today.
Zephyr is kind of going with my theory, saying I think I'd like a June B-Day, which is the maximum amount of time away from a Christmas birthday you can get.
I mean, you can
I'm
self-identify.
you should
happy
do
with
it.
my April birthday.
Just
You should
change your
do it
birthday.
as you celebrate it on your half birthday.
Yeah, just
you're a Christmas
self-identify.
birthday.
Self-identify a different day.
Or you could be like mad and give yourself a birthday month.
He does
Birthday
a
year.
week. Shredda does a month.
Birthday year.
6 of one, half dozen the other.
I feel like I have a hard time believing Shredda independently came up with the idea to celebrate Mad's birthday over that length of time.
I am sure
I feel
she
like
did.
that's a thing with a lot of women.
AAF are solid, more solid than the most unheard of. Oh, okay. This is an Impuritus thing. Imp, you feel that?
Alien Ant Farm is what he's talking about. And no, I wouldn't have anything to know about that.
Oh,
I know nothing.
I mean, that's amazing.
Considering
That
Amon Amarth is only 2A Slender, there's no F in there. Although I'm still trying to figure out, and if I ever get a chance to talk to Johan Hag, it's like, okay, you named yourself after something in Tolkien, and you talk about Viking shit. How did that happen?
well, you know.
Because Amon Amarth is Mount Doom in Elvish.
Yeah.
Influenced by Led Zeppelin.
Not really, these guys.
Wait a second. You said he named himself after something Tolkien,
He named
Yes.
himself after Robert Plant.
and it's an issue because he's of Viking heritage.
No, because they sing about Vikings.
That's all they talk about is Viking stuff, being a Viking mythology,
well-
so on and so forth. But they named themselves after Mount Doom.
They're not
Yeah, but-
bad.
but
Their
the-
vocals are kind of shit.
But I mean, there's
Folks,
lots of bands
fantastic,
named.
dude.
There's lots of bands named themselves after things, and I'm sure they sing about
I-
other stuff.
Disagree with your assertion.
Look at the Doors. They never sang about going through entrances a lot, did they?
Just gonna let that one sit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
That's
one's
just
a
gonna
jar.
stay there.
Led Zeppelin never once sang about the Hindenburg, although
No, but
they
you
did
just
have it
don't
on their
Well,
album.
the Hindenburg
Well, if they
wasn't
put it
made
on
out of lead, you dumb fuck.
But they did put it on their album cover.
It was on
so
the cover
yeah,
of the first
so
album. Yeah.
I think your no tangible connection seems a little.
They sang about Vikings too,
Dicey.
of course,
That's
and
They also sang
Tolkien.
about Tolkien.
They sang about
Tons
Tolkien.
about Tolkien.
Lots of Tolkien.
I got to double check, make sure Amon Amarth is the band I'm thinking of.
Everybody's talking about it.
I linked you the new track today, Slender.
Very good.
Well, yeah, Soul. That's who makes all the Bandai model kits. If you're talking about the one they just announced, that should be good, but it's going to be pricey.
Do you
other
still
two
get the
Master
Bandai
Grade
ones, or
EX
are you
kits
going
they put out
third
were
party?
like $200 and 180. So
I mean, you get some of the third party ones too, right?
well, yeah, I do. But if he's talking about the one Bandai just did an announcement Tuesday, I think it was, of some new kits coming out, and they have a line that they call the Master Grade EX kits. They've only done 2.
Yeah,
And
no,
the
they're who I thought they were. Their vocals suck.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
kits on the
All
block.
the guy does, all the like, he doesn't ever sing. He has no melody
They're
in his voice
fucking
whatsoever.
death metal. They're
It's
not
just
supposed
all.
to sing.
You try doing that for 2 hours on stage.
I'm doing it
He
right now.
just did, and
Not for 2 hours.
Imp just immediately went to Spotify to see if he could find Slender Dad, the band.
He's actually got one of the more intelligible vocals in that style.
His vocals are shit.
Okay.
I would like my band to have someone who occasionally sings.
Like I said, they're death metal. You don't sing in death metal, dude. It's just how it is.
That's why death
You
metal
emote.
sucks.
You express.
He's not emoting or expressing anything
He is
except
emote.
maybe a lifetime of smoking
He's-
12 packs of cigarettes a day.
He's emoting nihilistic dread.
Those are rookie numbers.
You got to pump those numbers.
12 packs a day.
A
Nobody can
dozen
sing in-
packs? If
nobody
you're
can
not
sing
doing a
in rap.
baker's dozen, you ain't fucking trying.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd like somebody that sings in my band. Oh. Are we gonna throw together a the new rock band that's coming out here in December? Are we gonna throw together some live streams of us each playing an instrument?
Fuck no.
Make a band?
I mean, I'm down.
That's like $375 to buy the whole game and kit.
Imp, we could
But-
do metal songs, and you could be our lead singer, and you could show everybody how
Considering what their concept
awesome
of
death metal is.
You feel like there's going to be any of that on there.
You'll appreciate this, Slender. So if you look at all the different pre-order packages and you actually price it out based on how they're pricing the pre-order packages, they are selling the game itself for $40, $39.99.
That's
Of course, all the plastic hardware adds up to about $375 while it's on sale for pre-order. Then it's going to the regular price of like $450, $465 if you wanted to do the whole band. But
yeah, but I just need to
they're
get
selling
an instrument.
the game
right?
itself. Yeah, technically, they're selling the game itself. It's basically $40. And even though it's all the guys from Harmonix and Red Octane, forming a new studio. So,
Nice.
I mean, technically it is still, it's not technically a AAA studio, but all of their experience from their past games is basically a AAA studio. But
Yeah.
they'll be eligible to win New Developer of the Year since they're a brand new developer.
That's true. I mean, it seems like it's just a cycle with that. It starts fine at the initial part, and then the question is if they're going to be able to manage the pressure to avoid over monetization strategies.
Well, they'll
with
be
these
doing
games.
DLC just like the old ones. The thing is, the problem with the old Rock bands, like Rock Band 4, they had a 10-year license for the songs. So basically the game erases itself after 10 years. There's still plenty of ways to play Rock Band, but
Mhm.
they're not entirely legal at this point.
Yeah, but
The music industry is a bitch with their licensing.
well, it's not just the song licensing. It was that they kept pumping out the Aerosmith version, the No Doubt version, this one, the Beatles one. I
You
mean,
didn't have to buy them.
it diluted the brand.
Unless
Instead of
you
an
liked,
entire-
unless you liked some of those bands, then you suddenly got 30 songs
I
from
mean,
those bands.
I passed over several of those, but there were one or two where I was like, ooh, yeah, getting that one.
I had like 170 songs on Rock Band. I bought a lot of the DLC, but I didn't buy the ones that I didn't like. And it's nice to not have to play these same songs over and over and over. So I enjoyed the DLC for that kind of game. Would it be nice if it was a little bit freer? Sure. But getting licenses for songs also costs money.
Yep.
It sure does. I don't know. I just think I mean, the lesson we've learned constantly over the last few years is that anything that involves a digital license purchase is just a recipe to rape the consumer, and we should try to avoid it.
Sure, but the other thing that that's what makes this a little bit different is they don't have a digital license on all of the hardware you're getting from them. And now it's PC compatible. So now you can go back and play anything with the PC versions of all these instruments.
Oh, it could be like Beat Saber.
But I mean, you're still buying the songs via digital licensing, right?
Sure, but unlike every other game, you're at least getting something physical that is yours to keep. Even if the game were to disappear after another 10 years with the licensing, you still get the instruments. That's more than you get with most games now, where the license goes, you've got nothing.
I still have a light zapper from Nintendo from 1988. That, I mean, if the
Yes,
system
that's the
is
argument
defunct,
for being able to get real stuff.
but if that light zapper plugged in a Nintendo that had to have digital licenses to be able to play Duck Hunt, that light zapper is effectively a paperweight once the license goes away.
I can find 70 different ways online to use the Rock Band guitars and drums long after the game's gone.
If
In fact,
nothing
we've
else,
all
I
been-
could use it to
we've all
defend
been
my
doing
home
it.
in the event of an invasion.
Yeah, it's like a battle axe. And you get drumsticks, so you can use those to beat on people too. I just thought Slender would appreciate that they're not charging $89.99 for the game. It's $40.
I very much appreciate that.
They're pricing the game correctly, and you can play it on a controller instead of getting the actual instruments.
That is likely to sell me. I'm gonna have to take a look.
I can't remember what the actual name of the game is. Studio Tour or something? I don't know.
I mean, that's how they used to do it in the old days. You price the software or the element like it's a printer. You make the printer cheap so that you can make the money on the ink, because the ink has the highest markup. The plastic peripherals are so hugely marked up versus cost.
Yeah.
The dog agrees with me.
Yeah, but he's an idiot.
All right. Speaking of dogs, Coyote versus Acme.
Ready, go.
Yeah, I mean, do we want to give the basic rating for it before we get into the in-depth review, or do you want to do the?
Are we gonna do
then the rating?
spoilers for this movie? There's not much to spoil.
I don't think. I don't think this one is one we worry about spoilers, because it's not about the destination. It's about the journey.
Except
That's
for
pretty
how
good.
dare you call my wife an idiot?
No, it was pretty good. It's
I can
I'd
see
give it
why,
like a 7 or an 8.
I can see why they wanted to rescue it from being shelved, because it was actually a fairly well put together movie.
Mm-hmm.
The script wasn't, like, in terms of people being concerned that they didn't go too far on any adult humor. There was maybe one joke that was aimed more at adults. The Porky Pig with Daffy Duck joke. But otherwise, it's all fairly straightforward. It's making fun of the standard stuff about Wile E. Coyote getting constantly blown up, or while doing the giant Rube Goldberg type contraptions to try to capture the Roadrunner, with a little bit of healthy corporate skepticism mixed in, I think, as well.
Dude, John Cena was hilarious in this movie, Shifty. He was great.
You
Plus,
talk,
he
you
follows-
saw?
he
You
follows
talk. I
all
don't
of
pay
us
you to
on,
talk, you dog.
Twitter.
John Cena, regardless of how you feel about him because of the kissing up to China and other things, the one thing no one can say about John Cena is that he doesn't 100% commit to whatever movie he's in.
Yeah.
And like in this one is a good example. He's in
Certainly
there
looked
doing,
like it in this one, yeah.
He's doing a Looney Tunes movie, and he's treating it seriously. Like when he's doing the scene with
The
with
Tweety
Tweety Bird.
Pie.
Yeah.
I
It's-
don't
it's
pay you
funny.
to talk. Right.
And he's got some good ones with Foghorn Leghorn
Yeah.
that are pretty solid.
Yeah.
He's playing
The only thing I
corporate
will
attorney.
say is don't waste your time going to the theater for this movie. Like
No.
this movie is fine to watch when it goes to streaming.
Mhm.
And honestly, One thing I did notice when I chewed on it and thought about it for a while last night was pretty much all the best parts are in the trailer. Like there are some other good parts that made me laugh, but most of it's in the trailer.
This
I don't
movie
think
is.
I've ever watched the trailer.
This movie. You're chuckling solidly throughout the movie, but there's only a couple points where I think that really make you laugh. And Slender's right; they are all in the trailer.
So it's just not as good as Super Troopers 3 is what you're trying to say.
Is that's still the hill you're going to die on?
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
And on that note, I do need to go. I told you, I had messaged at least earlier that I had to leave early tonight.
But how
I
are we
got
going to do
taken
the
off
Nick Cage vote without your vote?
fairly simply.
Thanks for helping me carry the show while fucking Bloody Nose over here was just leaving us high and dry.
The ball eater.
Profusely bloody nose.
The ball
I mean, my
eater.
favorite part was kicking him out.
Glad you finally decided to join us, ball eater.
Ball eater.
See you
You
guys
ate
Sunday
that
for
ball.
the bullpen. Night.
See you, mate.
Bye, bro.
Right.
Hey, though. All right, so Warner Brothers is capable of making good things, but won't. Coyote and Batman are both good. I mean, I've heard really good things about the new Batman Nightfall animated movie that they
Did
did.
that come out yet?
The first one did, I think.
I'll have to see if I can't find
Most of the animated Batman
the
movies are
majority
phenomenal.
of the DC animated stuff is very good. There's only a couple that weren't.
Yeah, I've loved most of those.
Like, I didn't like the animated version of Crisis on Infinite Earths because they fucked that story all up.
Yeah,
They just have not figured out how to make a live action movie. That's their problem.
so it looks like part one did just come out. I think it looks like it's just like a couple days ago. So for people, the Nightfall storyline is where Batman gets replaced after Bane breaks his back. It's actually a really, really good Batman story for people who might have skipped it.
If you
Because-
ignore the hype that happened about around the time it came out, it is actually a decent story.
Yeah, between the comparison would be like Superman with the death of Superman versus
But it's
Batman.
the same year.
It was but this one was executed much better than the death of Superman was, and that's I think because the writer. I mean, with Superman, it was a little more. They tried to replace him with the four Supermen. That anyway. So it was, but what's cool about the Nightfall one is they're definitely going like the R-rated DC animated universe movie, which is cool. Which is I appreciate also that they're doing that, but at the same time with something like Coyote versus Acme, they kept it's super family friendly. You're not going to have to worry about your kids watching it with you at all. Even though James Gunn is listed as a producer on it, it's he does not ruin in any way this whole thing by being like super inappropriate for kids. James Gunn.
Indeed.
And I have the person who went with me is stepping out for a moment. I think he thought we were gonna riff more on the Batman stuff, so he thought he had a window.
Well, you're just going to have to talk amongst yourself.
I'll give you a topic.
No, I've started watching this Batman, this new Batman one that's
The
out right
Nightfall?
now. Yeah, I watched the first 20 minutes and I ran out of time before the show, so 20 minutes in, pretty damn good.
Is that the
Great
does
start.
that do you get the Azrael reveal within the first 20 minutes?
You do.
Yeah, because Jean-Paul Valley, who eventually replaces Batman, is an interesting. Like that whole, it's a really well put together story. If you're gonna do a takedown of Batman, the way they did it with Bane was the best way, where it was somebody who was actually as thinking, even though Bane, in other iterations, was made into a joke of just like a roided out idiot.
Yeah, he's not. He's got a philosophy which he's studied since he was a kid, and has been raised in by people like his mother and the situation he's in. I know that I don't read. I'm not a comics guy, but this is just what I'm getting from the show. But he's got a very firm philosophy about how to live in life. It's not at all just reactive. So
Well, the whole Nightfall storyline was he knew that he couldn't actually beat Batman one-on-one.
yeah,
Like, so he had to come up with an entire scenario. And Imp, correct me if I'm wrong if I get any of the details. He basically he breaks out of everybody out of Arkham,
Yeah, he pretty much overwhelms Batman.
yes,
and he arranges it so these guys are constantly over the course of an entire month doing stuff. So Batman is
he's got nothing
running
in the tank.
He's running off maybe 40 minutes to an hour of sleep a night. He's just running, and Bane waits until it's been like an entire month of this to finally confront Batman after he comes back to Wayne Manor completely exhausted, so that he can just beat him. He's calculating. He's putting himself in the most advantageous spot possible. And then he
haven't reached
finally
that
takes
part.
out Batman because he's smart enough to know in a one-on-one fight with Batman's fairly rested in any way, Batman's will and skill set is going to beat him, even with how good Bane is. So he has to make it a rigged match. And then the Nightfall is told in 3 parts. There's the first part where Bane breaks the bat with that famous comic book cover where he's actually breaking his back, like over his knee, which they tried to do in The Dark Knight Rises, and it was kind of lame. Then the second phase of Nightfall was when Jean-Paul Valley as Azrael takes over, where Bruce Wayne leaves the cowl to him because he wants to let Dick Grayson continue to be his own hero instead of coming in and becoming Batman, be his own man. And then Jean-Paul Valley, of course, does the very 90s version of the bat suit where it's all pouches and gauntlets that shoot batarangs and all sorts of fun stuff. And then
turns into an Iron Man version of Batman.
Yeah, and then what's cool is Jean-Paul Valley, because he's sort of insane.
More than sort of.
Yeah, he's fully psychotic. As he's becoming Batman, like, he starts drifting more and more into becoming like a full-on Punisher style. In fact, they did a crossover with Batman and the Punisher in this era, which actually wasn't bad. But so he starts he's killing people, which is what pushes Bruce Wayne to finally come back. And
He kills people right at the start of this one.
Yep.
Of this movie.
Yeah, but not as Batman. He does it as
No, he's doing it as
Azrael.
Azrael. Yeah.
Yeah. So he comes back to fight for the cowl and take over as the real Batman.
Bat's back.
Yep. Which
But yeah, so far I think I'm 20 minutes in. It's pretty good, and Anson Mount's pretty good as Batman. So
yeah, so
he may
it's,
be in Strange New Worms or whatever that shit he's in, but Anson Mount's a pretty good actor when he gets.
Well,
to it.
as a voice actor, he's also
Yes.
he's good for it. He's got the gravelly delivery and voice.
Slender has inserted himself into the box.
Hey, I'm back.
What's in the box?
You're back. So, that being said, I would say Coyote vs. Acme, I'm right at a 7. It's a perfectly serviceable movie. I don't think anything about it says go see me in a movie theater. In fact, like Slender said, it's very, very comfortable to watch streaming. Nothing about it is a big screen experience. So I would say it'll probably stream in the next 4 to 6 weeks.
I will await that then.
If you really loved Looney Tunes, the nostalgia might push it to an 8. But
There are
I
a
agree
ton
with
of
Chad. It's
Easter
about a
eggs.
7.
I will say there are a ton of Easter eggs, references to like the original voice actors, some of the creators and directors of the old Looney Tunes. I'm going to be honest, at this point in time, the kind of people who are really picking out like the Tex Avery and other references are probably very, very advanced in years.
Old.
Yes,
they're
not even
not-
I
They're
would
like
get some of those.
70s or Impuritus old.
Yeah, I wouldn't even get some of those. And I grew up on these cartoons.
Yeah, the only reason I might is because I yearly just set up a playlist and watch through it.
It's because you're old.
Zombie
No,
says
'cause
I
have
don't.
taste. You fuck. What was
Apparently,
that
I
you called
sound.
me the other day? Oh yeah, fuck stick.
You didn't
Dicker,
respond. I
Dicker.
was like, oh no, did I actually make him mad?
No, I thought I had actually made you mad, so I was like, I'm just gonna stop now.
I was being silly.
It's hard to tell via text.
I suppose that's true.
Because he said to me the other day when because I didn't know Mad canceled until I messaged him because I don't see anything on Twitter. And have you
Eric
noticed too?
says,
I have not corrected Mad about what my Twitter handle is on the end credits for the Tuesday show because there's no point because it doesn't exist anymore. But he's like, no. I'm like, well, do you want a game tonight? And he's like, no, I was gonna do what I was gonna. I got something to do for work. I was gonna do it during the stream, so I'll just do it now. And he said what it was, and I was like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. He's like, well, I've complained about this stuff to you, so you should have a clue. And I'm like, you complain about a lot of things, Slender. It doesn't mean I pay attention.
And I said, "You're welcome, fuckstick." And then he never responded.
all right, to Eric's point, would this be good for 40X? If you have like
No.
a movie theater subscription where you pay nothing and no extra fees, sure. If you have to pay anything extra in any way, no, don't go see it in 40X. You're not gonna. There's no advantage.
Oh,
Does
and
anybody
everybody,
know-
if you have not seen Mad's Leering with Mad
Oh God,
that
that's
he
funny.
posted just earlier today, where he tries to get Grok to teach him how to roll his R's, that is a hilarious 15-minute fucking
It
video.
is very funny. Man's a very funny guy.
In more
He
ways
should be
than one.
famous. He should be famous.
Does anybody know who Tim Heidecker is?
I thought he was a philosopher. Heidecker is a boozy bag.
I mean, I know isn't Highlighter the guy who wrote Starship Troopers, but not Heidecker. So I don't know. I'll have
Starship
to look
Troopers
this
was Robert Heinlein.
Heinlein. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I sound
Robert
like
Youngling.
this person.
I
You
don't
should
know.
skip it, Eric. It's like I said, it's a fine movie to watch when it comes to streaming.
stream it.
But there's no real reason to go see it in the theater.
But I did laugh out loud at the trailer when he did the conversation with Tweety Pie. That
Oh, you
did
taught
make me
Utah?
laugh.
I don't
You
pay you
taught
to
Utah?
thought. I pay you to tea.
That's right. I laughed out
I
loud.
did tea. Okay, what did you
It
tea?
makes me laugh even now. It just plays. You have to play that straight, as you were saying about John Cena. He plays it completely straight, committed to it.
I think him being a pro wrestler has something to do with it, with some of the
Yeah.
insane shit he had to do and say in that industry.
Mm-hmm.
It lends well to a movie like that, or,
And you know,
acting in general.
as much as I dislike John Cena in general, he never had an issue selling whatever shit storyline he had, and he I believe he's actually pretty solid reputation wise in putting people over too.
No, he doesn't have that solid reputation.
I thought, I mean, at least in the
No,
last few
a
years,
lot
I'm
of people
constantly
don't
seeing
like him.
lose to
A
people.
lot of people in the industry are not fans of him.
Well, I know the Bella twin he dated isn't.
Well, not even that. Just like he got people buried.
Was it him? I thought it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I thought that was Vince just not ever
No.
wanting anybody else.
No. Well, then again, they also made the comment about how they don't want to make superstars anymore, so to speak, like levels of Hogan and Rock,
You mean the guys
Austin.
who made the thing as big as it
because
was?
they never stuck around. They always wanted to go and do something else once they hit a certain level of popularity. Hogan went and did movies, not that they were any good. Rock, the same thing. Austin, not as much because he just got hurt.
Well, that's why you have to ride the story. Like the WWE had a lot of guys who had huge heat, and they just kept screwing it up. Like you remember when Bray Wyatt was on that huge hot run, and they just screwed his storyline by having him constantly lose or get like out of things.
All right. I got to point out, we do have 32 Nick Cage movies to get through, and we haven't talked about
I
the
know.
saddest news of the week.
All right, yeah, because we did lose an icon, and that was Mr. Tim Curry, unfortunately. I think if the news gets a little, I think, overwhelmed because Dolly Parton passed away and all of it. But Tim Curry, man, he was in so much of
lot
the
of
stuff
shit.
we watch.
Oh yeah.
And I personally, Clue is one of my favorite movies. I
It's
I
like me
can't-
with Legend.
Yeah, and Legend,
Oh,
like in
Legend,
fact, me and
God.
Slender talked about that yesterday. About like if you didn't know that was Tim Curry, the acting behind that makeup, his performance was so awesome. Like you would have no idea. He was
Here's
just
the
great.
other thing a lot of people probably don't know. Imp will probably know this, but Tim Curry was a very early adopter and played a lot of roles in video games.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like a fuck ton.
Red Alert 3 being a prime example.
Mm-hmm. He
And-
was also Gabriel Knight in the point-and-click adventure game, playing a Cajun, which sounds fucking hilarious. He
Well, what's even funnier is somebody posted a clip the other day that I saw of him in Red Alert 3, and you can see
The
him
blue screen?
trying not to lose his shit delivering this line.
Mm-hmm.
You can
'Cause
visibly
he was-
see it.
He was the Russian side
Yeah.
of things.
It's
It
a
was-
whole part where he's like, I'll go to where capitalism hasn't gone yet. And he pauses. You can see him trying to hold in his laughter. Space! And it's like, yeah, you had a
it's-
hard time not losing your shit when you said that.
I mean, have you looked at the lineup for the people who are like the actors in that game? Had a fucking murderer's row of actors,
That was
and you're
a
like,
bad Red Alert game, too.
I know it was. Is it? But it's weird, like because Jonathan Pryce was in there, I think, as the American side, and it was just like, why are these actors slumming it? Like, for no offense, the game, I love Red Alert. But-
Wasn't the guy who voiced Darth Vader,
James Earl Jones.
James
Earl Jones, wasn't he in the first Command and Conquer as the general of the GDI?
Maybe?
I think he was. I swear that was James Earl Jones.
I'm looking it up because the first one I don't think had.
He
It
was in
did.
Tiberian Sun.
Was it
Oh,
Tiberian Sun?
okay.
Yeah, he was General Solomon, which is supposed to be you from the original game.
Nice.
But yeah, there may be a Tim Curry bracket coming down the pike soon. After we finish.
Well, that would
Which
be
was your
gauged.
favorite ending of Clue?
And there
I
was
don't
four of
remember.
them.
It's been so long since I watched that. I had I swear I had like the DVD back when there was the DVD.
I would
You could pick
imagine that's
stuff.
on a place where we all know we can watch things.
Well, how many was there? Four? Four
Yeah, I believe it was
endings?
4 endings.
It was
Four?
four, and that was at the time where they randomly shipped it to the different endings to different theaters. And it was later when it was released to home video and television where they did the combo ending where it had all of them, and it was like, well, this could have happened, or this could have happened, or maybe it was this. Oh, Yvette the French maid, yeah. She was, I
That's
just
one of
remember
them, the
what was
maid was
the
one.
the lady was like, flames on my face. Just thinking like, but Tim Curry is like he was it Wadsworth?
Wadsworth, yeah.
Well,
Dude, the French maid outfit does give you an automatic +3 to charisma.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
At least.
Now, this also made me think. I'm gonna just probably because of with this news, I actually I saw that someone did something fun with AI that was related to Red Alert, and it made me. And I was wondering if maybe they did it because of Tim Curry, but I don't think they did with the amount of time and effort. Somebody made an entire. This is what AI should be doing. They took Red Alert and made it into like a live action movie.
Okay.
With it's like with the actual I was like, I remember building those turrets. There's the Tesla tower.
Medium tank.
Yep. Of course. It's, the old Command and Conquer radar screen.
That radar screen looked like shit. That's not how radar screens look.
Then we will jump ahead. The like
Oh,
the
those
lightning
fucking
tanks.
things. Yeah.
Like, This is the how you should be using AI. Like make something
phenomenal.
cool based on.
It allows you to visualize it as it.
It does look pretty freaking cool.
Because we all played this game. It's like, I'll skip ahead. Like where we start having our special forces hot chick show up. Was it?
Yeah, that's what
Tanya?
I'd wear if I was out on the battlefield.
Well, remember, was it Tanya was the Russian one? What was the American? Or
К-17 вызывает командование. К-17, ответьте.
Man, they got a lot of fucking lightning tanks.
it took forever to build.
They weren't worth it.
Nope.
К-17. На связи.
No, the proper strategy is overwhelmed with light infantry that can just move quick. Oh, and then yeah, the mega tanks.
The mammoth tank.
Yep. The Zeppelin.
I'll tell you what, the mammoth tanks were great, but you could rip them apart with recon bikes. And recon bikes were only 500 credits apiece.
This is the part that you're like, oh, yep, there it is.
That's pretty cool. Of course it'd be a Korean kid.
No, they'd be playing StarCraft.
StarCraft is their go-to.
Uh-oh.
Тебе нужна моя помощь?
What was his name? Like
Kane.
Kane, yep. Oh.
Brotherhood of Nod.
That was that's what they should be using AI to do all that kind of. That's the fun shit they should be doing. So, I mean, 70s. Did you play? You played Command and Conquer, right?
I did, but God, that was a while ago now.
I was gonna say, if you
Jeez.
didn't, you missed out. That game had a kick-ass soundtrack.
Yeah, it
The
did.
first one, oh my god, the music was so good.
That's something else I'll give EA credit for. That one, the Command and Conquer and Red Alert remasters are solid. They didn't change anything; just gave it a graphical overhaul.
I won't give them any credit for that. They killed
And
the whole fucking franchise.
They did, but they've also turned around and made nice with that. As I've said, all the source code has been released for the public.
Yep. So, I mean, Command and Conquer was definitely my introduction to the real-time strategy genre.
Was for a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I think technically there was. I think was there a Dune game before that? And there was,
Well, I played Warcraft 2 and Dune before Command and Conquer.
Yeah, that same company, Westwood, did a Dune game, but Dune 2, I think it was.
It was Dune 2000, I think.
No, Dune 2.
I thought they called it Dune
Because
2000.
the first Dune game that came out was a point-and-click adventure.
Oh, I never played that. I played the RTS.
And there was Dune 2, and then there was Dune 2000, yeah.
I just remember it was so cool that you had to watch your harvesters because you'd get worm sign, and they would eat those fuckers.
yeah, I'm trying to think because for me, Command and Conquer was definitely the first one that was mainstream, where I was like, "Oh, look, this is a cool new type of game." Because I'd always been I'd been a console gamer most of the time, and that was one where we got our PC, our
That was the same here. Yeah,
Windows
that's the same.
95 PC, and
Yeah.
it was like, "What's a good game to play on a computer?" And your friends would be like, "You need to get Command and Conquer, man. That game is
My
awesome."
damn good.
My son got into it in a big way. He loved it. Well, it still
Eric
does, I guess.
saying he never had the patience for it. Yeah, I mean, real time strategy is a different animal. You got to be. The other thing is, don't play online if you're not ready to deal with the meta that is just people trying to swarm you super fast.
Yep.
Like if you want to do a slow build to methodically take over a territory, that's not happening when you play online.
Oh, you were what I called easy pickings. When they went Command and Conquer Gold, I think I was number 2 in the US for a while. The number one guy taught me very quick, man. You just build recon bikes.
Yep, you
and
do the
rush.
fast moving. Yeah, you do the
Recon rush all day.
you do light infantry and lightly armored stuff that can just swarm, and you build, and the unit cost is very low, and you just overwhelm stuff. It's the other thing is
You get 'em out quick.
It was never worth trying to do the air units because they were so susceptible to anti-aircraft. Like you would never be able to unless you again had the change some of
Well,
the
that's
modes.
the other thing, dude. The recon bikes would shred the orca copters.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think Red Alert was the first one I played. I didn't play the first one before that.
Yeah, Red Alert is technically Command and Conquer 2.
Yeah, I played that one first. Hell
That
March.
one was
That's a great
probably the
song.
most
Hell March.
popular. Yeah, Hell March is. That's still in my playlist. That's
Yeah,
in my
that's
workout playlist.
That is a brilliant track. Yeah. I think I went back and played the first game after that. I can't remember now because we're talking 1990s.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So, yeah, the memory lane of Command and Conquer, awesome, and Tim Curry was a part of that. I mean, he did a lot of voiceover work and
Oh,
a
like
lot
I
of
said,
video game acting.
He was
so,
a very early adopter in video.
I was watching some of his Broadway stuff today, like Pirates of Penzance. He was a phenomenal singer live. Like,
well, I mean, I think everybody remembers his original breakout role in movies was Rocky Horror Picture Show.
but he went on to do a whole lot of Broadway musicals
Are they
as well.
even still allowed to sing his song from Rocky Horror Picture Show? I feel like they're all the certain groups would be protesting against it.
No. It's quite the opposite because there's still live productions of that on Broadway and
I
places
know,
like
but
that
he
today.
uses
They're all about it.
he uses verboten terms for what he is.
Maybe I don't
He's
know.
just a sweet transvestite transsexual from Transylvania.
Yeah, I think they
Exactly.
like that shit. I've seen Rocky Horror Show live.
At
in the
least he
theater.
differentiates that he is a transsexual and a cross-dresser who
Indeed.
happens to live in Transylvania.
Coming. So he's and he made 3 LPs in the late 70s and early 80s. He made 3 albums, rock albums. I was watching. There's quite individual, quite quirky. He had one of Alice Cooper's guitarists playing on it, and somebody that worked with Lou Reed wrote some of the songs. So it was quite a quirky stuff that he was doing, but it was pretty rock, you know.
Real quick, let's do this. Slender and everybody else on the panel will go around Slender, Imp, then 70s. Top 3 Tim Curry performances for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Muppets.
So Muppets Treasure Island, which Eric had brought up, that was a great one.
Yeah. Muppet Treasure Island. I loved. I actually, like I said, if we include video games, I loved his portrayal of Gabriel Knight, in the Gabriel Knight point and click adventure.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can include whichever Tim Curry performance you want. So that's voiceover work for cartoons or video games, acting in video games, television or movies. For 70s rock albums from whatever.
Well, I mean, they're not my favorite albums, but they're quite interesting. You know, they're a little bit obscure, but he made videos for them and everything.
And my third one.
I'm assuming when you say Darkness, you mean Legend. Was that the name of his
Yeah.
character in
Yeah,
Legend?
That was
Darkness.
Lord Darkness. Yep.
Darkness, yeah. Oh, Jesus, so that's a tough one. I mean, I'd go for the obvious ones. Rocky Horror's Immortal. I mean, I was I enjoyed the album before I'd ever seen the movie, if you know what I mean. Then the movie, and then I went to see a live performance. He wasn't in it, but some of the original cast were. So Rocky Horror's Immortal. I mean, nobody else could have played that, I don't think.
Oh, I got to go Hunt for Red October as my third.
Well, that
That's
is a
right,
good
where
one.
he was the political officer.
Muppets Legend, and then the Home Alone 2. He was pretty cool in that.
He was pretty good in Home Alone 2 as well.
Yeah.
Yep, we got Chad
Long
also
Johnson.
bringing up It, the television
Oh, God, I
miniseries,
forgot about that.
where
I
he
watched-
originated Pennywise on
I
screen.
remember when that came out.
And
Watched
I
it when it was
think,
on.
I mean, as much as we have the modern versions now, not modern, but reboot versions. I think people forget how trend-setting Tim Curry's performance as Pennywise was. It was batshit over the top. It was on a TV movie stage, and it was freaking people out because people don't like clowns. Never mind. Yeah, he was in Ferngully. All right, so Imp, do you have 3?
Yeah, Legend, Clue, and Muppet Treasure Island.
Oh, Clue, yeah.
He's
made
really
a
good in Muppet Treasure Island.
He was a really good. There was a TV film he made of Oliver Twist where he played Bill Sykes. I remember watching that. This is like 1982. Really good in that. Yeah, but yeah.
God, I love you, 70s, but sometimes you're so damn pretentious.
Well, I'm older. I've seen a lot of stuff.
I've seen a lot.
I've seen a lot of
seen a lot of
stuff.
shit, kid.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of shit.
I've never seen him. I never saw him in any of the Broadway stuff. Though. But I watched videos of. I've been watching videos of him in the Pirates of Penzance, for instance. He was great. I think he was in the Three Musketeers movie. One of them. He was.
Yeah, no, he was in the
Cardinal
the Disney,
Richelieu.
Yeah, he was in the Disney one with Kiefer Sutherland. And
Yeah, he played the evil Cardinal Richelieu, didn't he? Or
yes,
yeah.
He was the villain in that one.
So what do we think? I'll put it to chat. Will there be value in a Tim Curry bracket?
I think
We can keep going now, but I think we can get a Tim Curry bracket. It might only be a 32 instead of a 64.
Yeah,
but I think
a
we can get
32
Tim
would
Curry
work.
bracket.
It'd have to be a 32. Yeah.
Especially if we put some video games in there. I mean, I can get
Yes.
some clips for the voice lines and stuff.
That would be interesting to mix and match video games, movies, TV. Yeah.
Well, what we're doing, what I'm trying to do with these brackets is, it's not the movie, it's the character that they portray,
performance, yeah.
the role. So
Well,
yeah,
we
we
could
should be
even
able to
put his one
games
and only hit single in from the albums he made.
Sorry, so I'll pull. So just real quick, I'll do my quick 3.
I Do the Rock. That's what it's called.
So Clue, I mean, I love, Clue is great. Legend, I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna mess with that one, but I'm gonna pull out of a rabbit out of the hat. I'm gonna go with Annie, where people forgot that he was Rooster, the scummy brother of the orphanage, like Headlam, and he was just so sleazy, and like Tim Curry was really good at playing sleazy characters.
He was.
I feel like which probably means in real life he was probably a genuine sweetheart of a man.
He seemed pretty nice in all the interviews.
I bet he was genuinely sweet to fans and was probably never mean to anybody.
Never heard anybody say bad things about him.
But he was great at playing swarmy, terrible people. Like I think Eric brought up Home Alone 2 when he was playing the concierge at the hotel, and he was just
the dick.
The dick. So that's my 3, but it's one of those things where we've hit the phase where I think we're gonna see an acceleration in the people who helped shape our childhood years just dropping like a rock.
Let's not get all nihilistic about it.
Well, it's just death is undefeated. They're older people now. He was 80. He wasn't a young man. It wasn't somebody who was taking.
No, he's 80 years old. That's a pretty good life.
Yeah. So I don't want this to sound mean. He wasn't someone snuffed out like before he got to live a full life. Like he was able to hopefully and enjoy it and do that. This is the clock is ticking on Shatner. He's in his upper 90s now.
Clock is ticking.
I mean, like Shifty's listing him out here, and like any of these people could drop at any moment, and it
Mel
would not
Brooks,
be surprising.
Clint Eastwood.
Stop it.
Dick
Stop
Van Dyke.
tempting fate.
Dick Van Dyke's over 100.
Yep, that's right. I forgot Dick Van Dyke's still alive. I mean,
Still alive.
Technically, Dick Van Dyke is like my father's generation of
Yeah,
entertainer.
absolutely.
And
I
you
used to watch
70s,
the
of
Dick
course.
Van Dyke Show
It was a
because
funny
I
show.
had to go hang out at my grandma's house because my parents both worked until I was a little older. And Nick at Night, I think it was. I used to
Yep.
watch the Dick Van Dyke Show.
I grew up watching
Old
those
black
shows.
and
Dick
white?
Van Dyke,
Yep.
Bewitched,
With Mary Tyler Moore as
Mary
his
Tyler
wife.
Moore show. I watched. Yeah, Carl Reiner was involved in the Dick Van Dyke show. He wrote a lot of it.
Was
And he
very
was
cool.
in it as well. Penis fan lesbian. Sorry, shifting is penis fan.
All
I don't know
right.
what that's referring to, but
We got to get to this bracket, or we're going to be doing like a 3-hour
Oh,
show.
I know.
and I
It's
don't wanna do
8:30
all that.
already. I gotta go to bed. Hurry up.
Let's do it. Let's do the
Do
bracket.
it.
All right.
Let's race through it. Let's be brutal. Let's be rough and toothless.
Gonna bring it up, get this zoomed proper so you can see.
We're gonna do a. I'm adding Tim Curry to the list. He's getting a bracket. Damn it.
All right. We got Birdie versus Next. This is gonna be
Birdie.
his other first matchup. Let me get to our
Birdie num
studio
nums.
set up here so we can run this poll. By the way, lore point: Slender is the king of speedruns of all time.
Why? What did I speed run?
Oh, you know what you speed ran.
Oh no, we're not talking about that again. Okay,
I
that
know,
was a
I'm not-
conversation.
I
in
know.
confidence.
I'm just saying that you have always been the king of speedruns, and it is
you.
undisputed. All right, so let me get into the studio. But so hopefully everybody's ready. All right, I don't even know Birdie. I'm going to be honest. I've seen a lot of Nick Cage.
Oh,
shit.
that's
Birdie, I have not
nuts.
seen. Have you seen?
I
that one?
haven't seen
I've
it
seen
either.
it. I've seen it.
So describe it real quick for us.
Two teenage boys form a friendship and they've got hobbies of catching birds like pigeons, and they've got an aviary, but they want to fly, so they try and build a bird, a thing to fly, whatever you would call it. I don't know.
Oh, I think
feel
I
like-
have seen this.
Yeah, I feel like
and then,
Next
but then,
is gonna win
it
this
goes
one.
to Vietnam stuff. It goes
Oh,
sees
yeah.
them later in Vietnam, so it's kind of got a Vietnam series, and yeah, it's an Alan Parker movie, British director. But that's all I can remember. I've only ever seen it once. Peter Gabriel did the music for it. I remember that. But Nick Cage is pretty good in it. Now, Next, I'm not sure about. I'm trying to remember Next. I have to look that one up.
Oh, Next. You don't remember Next with Nick Cage?
Next, 2007. I don't know if I remember that one.
It was the one where
Science fiction thriller. Okay.
it's in Nick Cage with what's her
I get it.
with
I have seen it.
what is her name?
We only got
Jessica
5
Biel.
votes.
Jessica Biel is it's the one where he can see into the future. He's
2 minutes or something. Yeah, I have seen it
To
once.
the
yeah.
future.
I think
yeah,
Birdie's
he has
a
like
better.
he has like a 5 minute. He can see 5 minutes into the future or something.
He's more Nick Cage in Next than he is in Birdie.
But his haircut in Next is like
It does all the acting.
it's beyond any expectation you can have for bad Nick Cage haircuts. All right, so I'm gonna switch over while we're looking at this because Slender, I'm gonna ask, do you remember seeing the movie Next?
Yeah.
Do you remember that this was his haircut?
Yeah, it was
That's right.
awesome. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. He's very Nick Cage in this
He
one,
looks
more
so
so than when he was
cool
young.
with that hair. I'd rock that. I kind of do rock that a little bit.
I'd love to rock that too, but then I've got no hair. So.
Oh, look, Slender, no homo, but you have to give your hair a lot more credit than what's going on that.
I have perfect
my
hair
head.
forever.
Yeah, like I have genuine jealousy over the hair you are retaining. All right, so let's switch back to the bracket.
If only I could do something about my face. That's the problem.
Maybe if you have your face off.
I should come hang out with you, and maybe I could take a baseball to the face and fix some of this.
I've got the kids who can handle that business. All right, let's see where we're at in the poll.
That's why I stopped playing Little League Baseball, because, man, some of those farm kids were throwing like 70, 80 mile an hour fastballs, and I'm just like, I was a short kid. I didn't get tall until my junior year of high school, so I'm like my freshman year, I'm like 5'10", 120 pounds. I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
like,
be
nope,
honest. Like,
nope, not playing baseball anymore.
we've hit the phase where we've got like 13-year-olds who are like gunning 70 to 75 mile per hour, and they
Yep.
don't realize they're throwing that far yet because they're just all recently coming off like a puberty growth spurt, and they're not used to this. So it was like, no, but you got to learn some control, kid.
And
All
as
right,
a result, they're just so angry all the time.
You just need to wear glasses, black
Yep.
plastic frame glasses.
All right, we've got 11 votes. It's 55-4. It's like a 1 vote difference. I don't want to. I feel like how many people we got watching? We got
Yes,
18
Josh
watching.
Hammond. Until I was like almost 17 years old, I was one of the shortest kids in my class. And then I came back my junior year and was one of the
Nope.
tallest kids in my class.
We'll need to close this off and move on.
Every day that summer, I slept for like 14, 15 hours a day.
So
I
much
went
like
through a
now,
crazy,
then. Much
crazy
like now.
growth spurt. No, now I take naps and I sleep like 4
I had
hours
a
a day.
great nap this afternoon. It was wonderful.
All right, no new votes are coming in.
But then I was up 3 times in the night taking the dog out because she's got the poops. So
55-45 and an upset.
Birdie. It's not a
Birdie.
bad film if I remember correctly, but it was the 80s. I can't
All
remember.
right, now we get Vampire's Kiss
Oh,
versus The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
I don't think there's any competition here. If you've ever
This
seen
is the
Vampire's
side that's
Kiss.
going to get ugly though, because there's some heavy hitters in the middle here.
Vampire's Kiss is classic Cage. Cage-esque.
It's the
Cage-ish.
cagiest.
It's the cagiest acting of these two. Vampire's Kiss is well over the top on this one, on that one. I
Sorcerer's
think
Apprentice was fun though.
it's not a bad movie, but he's not nearly as cagey.
The thing with that throws me off with the Sorcerer's Apprentice is the guy who played his sidekick in it, who is also the voice of Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon.
He is, isn't
Jay
he?
Baruchel, yeah, Canadian.
J-Bar.
He also wrote the movie Goon. And Goon 2.
You just
The hockey
gestured
movies.
to all of me. Yes. Stop being all of you.
Just stop being this.
Vampire's Kiss is definitely the most Cage performance of the two by a long shot.
I mean, Sorcerer's Apprentice was interesting. I mean, his performance in it was good. It was in terms of Disney deciding they wanted to make live action movies based on
Damn,
their
we're at a
old-
50-50 split.
Remember, we're
Animated
voting on the
properties.
performance, not the movie.
Yeah. It was a weird concept to try to go with because he's supposed to, in Disney lore, be the sorcerer that had the hat that Mickey stole in that short from Fantasia.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasia was such a... I loved that movie.
I think we can all agree basically that they got lightning in the bottle one time with their live action thing, and it was Pirates of the Caribbean. And that was mainly because Johnny Depp pulled that performance out of nowhere in the first movie.
That movie wouldn't have worked without Johnny Depp.
No. The first movie is carried 100% off the charisma of Jack Sparrow as played by Johnny Depp. Where are we at? We're still we're at 11 votes. Vampire's Kiss. That means 70's logged into his accounts to start voting.
That
Dude,
would
we
never
could do
happen.
a Johnny... We could very easily do a Johnny Depp bracket, too.
Oh, God, yeah. I was watching him today with his men, the Hollywood Vampires, Alice Cooper, and
I really liked him in the one where he was the writer who murdered his own wife.
Oh yeah, where he was, and it was John Turturro was the guy he kept.
Yeah,
seeing.
John Turturro was like... kept showing up at his house.
You stole my story.
Yeah. That was a really good one. It was a mind fuck, but I really liked that one.
What I appreciated with that one is they didn't like have some like weird like happy ending out of nowhere. He followed through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. All right. Vampire's Kiss 64-36, 11 votes. We're going to call it. We don't have time to just sit around and wait.
Yeah, we got to speed run
Secret
this
window.
shit.
All right, 64.
Fucking hate you, Chad. I can't believe you brought that up.
Bringing out the dead.
I'm
I
just
don't
saying you're a
think is-
speedrunner. That's what you do. Gaming, like Slender in games, it's all speedrunning.
Bringing out the dead.
All right, Bringing Out the Dead versus Drive Angry. I would
God,
I would say the performance in Bringing Out the Dead is the definitely the superior Cage
It's a
performance.
heavyweight
but,
performance. Yeah.
Yeah, Bringing Out the Dead, I think it's got to be Bringing Out the Dead, right? It's got to be.
Well, this all right. So Bringing Out the Dead is an actual like strong Nick Cage acting performance, and Drive
It's a
Angry
serious
is
movie.
the I'm Nick Cage and I owe the IRS
I'm
a lot
Nick
of money, so I need to take
Cage.
every role I can get
I'm
acting
Nick
performance.
Cage. Oh, it's got Amber Heard in it, so it's got two lots of crazy.
Yeah, this is the ultimate Ahmed from Community, where he's just like, I'm Nick Cage,
I'm Nick Cage.
like, which is I'm gonna drive angry.
I don't care if you're Satan. Yeah, it's the most cagey, whereas the other one's an actual acting performance, a serious acting performance.
But that's when Cage, like, that was when Cage had like subtle performance capability,
Yeah,
and he's lost that.
I know which movie I prefer. Drive Angry is a better movie, but
Yeah, well,
'cause it's
Drive
more
Angry
fun.
is a more fun,
Yeah.
goofy movie.
Bringing Out the Dead was Scorsese, I think. Yeah, wasn't it?
And Drive Angry was the one where the one guy was the one from Armageddon who played the astronaut is like the devil demon guy who's chasing him down.
I'm just looking up Bringing Out the Dead, and yeah, it was.
Was it directed?
I have seen it. Scorsese directed it, but written by his pal Paul Schrader, who wrote a lot of stuff with him. And it was the final film to be released on Laserdisc in the United States.
That checks out. With
There's
the
a
time
stat for
period.
you. There's a stat.
All right, we got 9
Interesting.
Piece of
votes.
trivia.
If nobody else,
It's
is
a
gonna
depressing
vote.
movie, though.
Bringing Out the
10
Dead, pull a little
votes.
further ahead.
All right,
It's a
with
very
60,
depressing
40.
movie.
Winner. Over Drive Angry.
Drive Angry is a much more
Now
fun
this one
movie.
is gonna be this is a random matchup. Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans, versus the Croods.
I'm voting for the
Croods?
Croods, damn it.
I know.
He was so fun in the Croods.
Oh, it's a okay. I have.
And
maybe
then?
seen this. Yeah, jeez.
They died. I
Well,
liked him.
They
in the
made a lot
Croods.
of sequels. I mean, it's
He's getting my vote for the Croods.
There's no need to be crude.
I mean, I think Croods was that directed by Tartakovsky,
No.
or was that was
I don't
Hotel
think so.
Transylvania?
It was written, I think it was. I'm just looking it up. Partly written by John Cleese. I didn't know that. I
We're
don't
coming up
know.
on the movie that you and Brahma were very insistent on after this too.
We were.
The Unbearable Weight of
Massive Talent. Oh,
Yep.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
But Bad Lieutenant is a very Nick Cage performance. I mean, it's quintessential
So-
Cage.
So is the Croods.
This is a tough one.
I told you, there's gonna be
This
some
is a
tough ones on this side.
very tough one. God, that's weird.
I'm surprised Bad Lieutenant is holding up as strong as it is with the vote.
Well, it's a terrible movie, but it's very Nick Cage.
I do also think that Slender's the age of the Slender kids lends itself perfectly to the Croods being something he probably watched.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
We watched the Croods. And I liked it.
I agree. I actually also think it's
Yeah, but Bad Lieutenant, he's so Nick Cage in
where he goes from whispering to screaming.
it.
Bad Take is already into the next part of the
And
bracket.
it's Werner Herzog, so it's a really dark
Unbearable
movie.
Weight of Massive Talent is peak of Nick Caginess.
Caginess.
Well, it's the same as My Name is Bruce, essentially,
Where you are actually playing.
where Bruce
The-
Campbell plays Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, and you're not just playing that, you're playing like a meta interpretation of yourself.
Mm-hmm. They're fantastic and hilarious. And My Name is Bruce is one of my favorite Bruce Campbell movies. Hey, try not to blow anyone on your way back to the car.
All right,
9
9
votes.
votes. It's close, and we've been getting around 11. Bruce Campbell. I mean, I don't know that you can do a Bruce Campbell bracket because
You can
Evil Dead,
totally
Evil
do a
Dead
Bruce
2,
Campbell
and Army of
bracket.
Darkness
There would have to be
are
a 32.
are
though, I
the
think,
same character.
Bubba Hotep.
but played differently from
My
movie to
name is
movie.
Bruce. The Navy SEAL from Burn Notice.
That's 4.
Yeah, you're right. I'm running out.
Yeah, there's the TV series with the sheriff. Or whatever it was. I can't remember it. That's going right out of my head. What was the Western
I'll
he did?
check. I'll check into
What was
it.
the
We'll
Western
see
show
if there
he
is a
did?
Bruce Campbell.
The Briscoe County Junior.
Briscoe County. That's it.
Yep. All right. Oh, what about there was Jack of all trades?
Mm-hmm.
Or you could also do with the Hercules character he played on
You're
Hercules
probably the
and
only person
Xena.
who knows Jack of all trades.
It was a funny show. I appreciated it,
I had never heard of it until you
I've
showed me
heard
the
of it.
trailer that one night.
and it was funny.
All right, we got 11 votes. We're moving
All right,
on.
I'm closing it. Yep, we're at a.
I don't think any of these
55-45.
movies are going to be winning the big prize.
I do. I think the unbearable weight of massive talent
Oh,
can take it
well,
all.
yeah, but so far. I mean, so far. We don't want
Yeah.
to spend too much time.
We have unbearable weight of massive talent versus knowing. Oh, that's a
It's no contest.
Kind of a
I
tough
think
one.
This should be. Knowing probably is being underserved by going up against this juggernaut.
Hey, I built the bracket exactly how it said brackets are supposed to be built. I was trying to be completely fair. This is just how it landed.
Yeah, I mean the bracket.
I'm still voting for the unbearable weight of massive talent, but
Sometimes sometimes a matchup just doesn't. It's tough. You gotta if you're the number one, if you're gonna win it, you got to be able to handle a tough matchup.
mm-hmm.
And apparently, the unbearable weight of massive talent. Tina has to log in with all her sub accounts. She needs to. Where is she sucking Good Take Bojan into participating in the polling just for her Nick Cage?
Yeah, I haven't seen Good Take. Where's Good Take? Did he subscribe? Did he ring the bell?
We did gain subscribers.
Did we really? I haven't checked.
We're up to 368 now.
Holy shit! You guys bought yourself some more episodes.
Tina's don't make me rage quit. Then get Good Take in here and make them start voting.
Don't make me rage start.
Just rage. That's more fitting for you.
That's kind of my default setting, if I'm honest.
Yeah, no shit.
We think
Fuck
about it
you.
in
Thank you for proving my point. I love when retards make my point.
Oh, look at this. He and the other takes subscribed. So
I'm
there you
not
go.
retarded.
When
I am
when the
very
when the
honest
Bojan
and
children
smart.
when the Bojan children get their PhDs, are they going to be Doctor Take? Is that going to be?
are they going to be on the take?
All right.
See, we
we're-
get 2 Nick Cages for the price of one in
we've
Massive
had a
Talent.
comeback. Unbearable weight of massive talent is storming
There's
back.
2 cages in that. You get double cage.
So much cage. It's like
So much cage.
Yeah, knowing started out strong, but then all the unbearable weight of massive talent votes started swarming it.
Yes.
It's now moved
then,
to a
then
70-30.
Bad Take called up her kids and was like, "You better get out here and vote."
I will beat you with a box of spaghetti noodles.
He might enjoy that, though.
Yeah, you never know with Italians.
Hmm.
As long as you don't break the noodles.
I'm not even Italian, and I get pissed off when people do that.
Exactly. It's a terrible crime.
I think
what?
Massive Talent's winning.
When you break pasta.
No, you never break the pasta. You just set it in and let it slide down into the
Yes.
water.
Like I said,
Exactly.
I'm not even Italian, and I know this.
Correct.
And
All
you
right.
put a little bit of olive oil in there so it doesn't
You
stick as
do.
much.
You should. Yes.
Nick Cage should play Johnny Cage. I think that's a little. He's
No,
unfortunately-
no. Nick
I-
Cage. Nick Cage should play Johnny Cage playing Nick Cage.
I mean, I'm going to be honest.
That would be meta.
Carl Urban did a pretty fine job as far as I was concerned in the last
But
one.
Johnny
also a
Cage is
hell
an
of a
actor. He should have
Yeah.
played Nick Cage in something.
All right,
Played,
I'm
he
calling the
played by
poll.
Nick
We've-
Cage.
It's 70-30. Massive
Call
talent.
it. Move
Massive
on.
talent takes it
To nobody's surprise.
because he's actually playing Nick Cage.
Nick Cage.
Now this is an interesting one. Color Out
Color
of
Out of
Space
Space better lose.
versus
I was gonna say this is not an interesting one. Snake Eyes should take
is
this all
gonna
day.
win.
Snake Eyes is Brian De Palma was eating out on doing movies from the 70s, and Snake Eyes was one of them.
Just like if
Because-
if Long Legs somehow beats Gone in 60 Seconds, I quit.
I doubt that's going to happen. But Color Out of Space, it's already hard to do a Lovecraft movie to begin with. Then you're going to take one of the ones that's even weirder than normal. Really?
And then
Really?
fuck it up.
And then fuck it up, yeah. And the fact that it was also only like a 10, 15 page short story.
Yeah. You can tell because they really stretched that thin.
Mhm.
Only good parts are towards the end.
No, this is
being
not
pretty
Snake Eyes, the G.I. Joe movie.
It is not the G.I. Joe movie. No.
No. It is.
It's the one where he's like, you got this guy, and you got this guy, and you got this guy. That's 3 people. That makes a conspiracy, right?
It's Snake Eyes is it's a movie where he's playing a corrupt detective who is assigned to help oversee like a boxing match in Atlantic City.
A rare villain role for Gary Sinise. I think he was a baddie in this, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think he was. I mean, Gary Sinise's peak villain role was, of course, in Ransom.
Oh, God, I forgot about that, yeah.
Gary Sinise is on my list of potential upcoming brackets
Oh,
as
that
well.
would be a good one. I like
Possibly
Gary
for
Sinise.
our Veterans Day episode.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
We're at 9 votes. Snake Eyes is winning solid. I'd like to just get at least. I mean, if we can get one more, I feel good about just shutting it down.
We want a minimum 10 votes. Somebody vote.
Yep.
Vote for Snake Eyes. It's the right choice.
There we go. 70-30.
33% was voted by the Bojan family. The whole Bojan clan just come in. We're sweeping these elections.
The next one's no contest either.
Yeah, Gone in 60 Seconds. This one should be
You
a
just
100.
put that at 100, and we'll just go to the
Let's
next.
just
one.
move on.
We don't even have to vote. Because if somebody votes for Long Legs, I'll ban them forever.
Okay, Matt.
Forever.
I don't necessarily disagree with his
Forever.
opinion on that, though. I mean, this
I don't know if I've even seen it.
this should be as much of an. Oh my gosh, people
Long
are just
legs?
voting
I
this
don't
way.
think I've seen long legs.
You fucking people. You fucking people.
You fucking people.
You fucking.
You fucking guys.
Long, Long legs is neat.
What the fuck? Stop it. Stop it.
All right, 73-27 at 11 votes.
Gone in 60 Seconds is one of the
I've
greatest
never-
movies of our
I've
time.
never seen long legs. Never seen it. He plays an elusive satanic serial killer, like as opposed to an easily captured satanic serial killer, an obvious satanic serial killer. I'm an elusive one.
Good take is forcing Tina to type boobs.
Boobs, boobs. Admit it. You enjoyed typing it, Tina. You enjoyed it.
So this
Ooh,
one is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I really
versus-
liked him in Spider-Verse.
What is this when he finds the Rubik's Cube?
That's
Racing with the Moon. Don't know if I've
I'm
ever
going
seen that.
Spider-Verse on this one.
It's gotta be Spider-Verse. Yeah. I've never seen
He's
the
a
other
really
movie.
good Spider Noir. I even liked the Spider Noir series on Amazon. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, and he's, even though it's voice acting, his performance in that is very cagey and strong.
Mm-hmm. Good role.
And he takes what is probably it's a very limited role, and he elevates it.
There can't be many people have seen Racing with the Moon. I mean, I've
Joke's
never
on
seen it.
you, zombie. Boobs have already swayed the votes. I'm sure everybody in her household is voting the way she said because she showed her boobs to Good Take, and then Good Take said, I'll kill anybody who doesn't vote the way Mom said. That's how this works. The family dynamics are very clear.
I mean, it checks out. I think we can.
I don't even care. I can make another one looks just like you.
All right, where are we at?
An easy one. The right ones are winning so
We're
far.
at 9 votes. I mean, it's a pretty big lead. I do like to have the 10 vote minimum before I call it. So if we want,
Yeah, Spider-Verse has already run away with this one.
Yeah.
Even if we don't get 10 votes, I don't think Racing
Yep.
with the Moon is coming back.
I'm calling it even prior to the 10. All right, now here's the Nick. This one,
Dude, this one's National Treasure all
this one
day.
has to be a
Well-
100 to 0. as
Well, Cotton Club, he's not even a main character in it, really.
No.
He's just side character.
This is National Treasure all day.
It's national, yeah.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. It's okay. Yeah.
Someone's going to vote for Cotton Club just to be awkward.
I don't know. It's
Question is,
jumping.
who is it going to be?
I mean, it's staying.
It's
100 as the
8-0
votes just
right
pour in.
now.
It's not that the Cotton Club's a bad movie. It's just he's not a big part of it, really.
Yeah.
If somebody's
Listen,
being
okay, I had to
contrarian.
find 64 roles.
I know.
And although he has over 100, there were a lot of movies in the original list that I was just like, I've never even fucking heard of this.
Well, I've seen the Cotton Club, but that's what 19 is, sometime in the 80s. Francis Ford Coppola movie.
All right, it's
When he
8,
still had,
11.
when he was still allowed to make movies. This next one's tough
Peggy Sue got married or
versus
Rumble?
against Rumblefish because they're both good movies, and he plays great parts in both of them. That's a tough one.
Okay, well, here's the thing. My vote is based on nothing that has anything to do with anything here. But I'm voting Rumblefish because Smokey's my boy.
Well, Peggy Sue Got Married was a Francis Ford Coppola movie too. I guess
Yeah,
that's
but
keeping it in the
Smokey's
family.
my fucking boy.
No, but he's keeping it in the family, Coppola.
I don't care. Smokey's my boy.
He's keeping Nicholas in the in his movies to give him work.
Without Smokey, there might not be an Ascendant Arcade, so I'm voting for Smokey.
This is tough because he's really good in both of these.
I think the poll's going to have a problem being, Tina's called it for Peggy Sue, so she's pulling in the 3 a.m. Bojan vote dump.
And the Rumblefish
Stop your fucking mail-in ballots, Bojan.
So Rumblefish is a Coppola movie too. Right, I mean, if I was to say Rumblefish is probably the best.
1983, that means his screen credit was probably actually still Nicholas Coppola.
It might have been. However, again, it's Rumblefish is an
I'm putting that evil
ensemble.
on you, Smokey.
Right,
That evil is
Rumblefish is
on
an
you now.
ensemble movie. He hasn't got quite as much to do as he has in Peggy Sue Got Married.
His weird voice in Peggy Sue always gets me.
Right, it
Notice-
put me off at first, but now I like it. Years later,
Notice
I
Smokey
realized I
hasn't
like it.
said a goddamn thing. He's probably over there playing Helldivers.
He's probably
right
never
now.
seen any of these movies.
And then he hears me talking about him, and he jumps over here to say some shit. Have you even
I mean,
voted,
that would
Smokey?
be Smokey.
Did you vote for yourself, Smokey? You had an opportunity to vote.
Well,
for
it's funny
yourself.
because Nick Cage's character in Rumblefish is called Smokey.
yeah, that's
his
my
character.
point.
Yeah. Well, your
Well, I
point is
voted
correct.
for it
Your
because
point is not
Smokey's
moot.
my boy.
Your point is not moot. I don't know.
78-22, Peggy Sue moves on.
Yeah, he's got more to do in Peggy Sue Got Married. It's more obvious. He's more
A
Like
bunch of
obvious.
my
this one.
buddies still play. They play. We have an active duty Helldivers text chat where
Oh,
every day I see my Navy buddies like diving, and I'm just like, man, maybe I should go dive with them sometime. But there's like 6 people in there, and they always fill up before I make up my mind.
Valley Girl. My God.
I don't think he was a lead in that one either, was he?
He was. No, he was. I've only ever seen it once.
It's a long
Valley
time.
Girl.
But Kiss of Death was, I mean, he was playing the villain against Mr. NYPD Blue David Caruso
think-
before
Oh, I remember that
NCIS
movie.
fame.
Yeah, Kiss of Death. They were trying to make a thing out of Caruso.
Mortina lower right here. I was a card carrying Valley.
You were
Girl.
oh, that's somehow not surprising at all, actually. Add that to the Bojan lore.
Nicolas Cage. Kiss of Death is probably the better. Valley Girl, he's just playing a stupid kind of comic punk type guy.
I picked Kiss of Death.
Kiss of Death's a more serious performance.
It's
It
also
is.
a more dramatic, like cagey performance.
Yeah,
where
he's more
chewing
intense.
the scenery.
He's probably the best thing in the movie.
He gets to wear tracksuits being a villain.
But I don't care who wins in this one. The next one, I'm highly invested in.
All right, we got 11 votes. It's 55-45. Kiss of Death.
Kiss
of Death moves on.
The
Now we
Smurfer.
have the Surfer versus the Family Man. The Family Man's got to win this one.
It better walk away with it or I'm going to be pissed.
The Surfer. No, I've not seen that one.
The Family Man was
It's an
Family Man
Australian-
was
one
awesome.
of my favorite movies.
Yeah, where he gets his, as Don Cheadle tells him, you get a glimpse.
This is a glimpse. A glimpse is by definition a temporary thing.
Yeah. I love the scene where he's in the store and he's telling, "Don't do it. Don't steal the lottery." Oh, you did it. Why couldn't you just make the good choice? Yeah, Family Man's doing what it should be doing, which is solid performance.
It better be.
Family Man's a great modern version of the Scrooge, obviously the Christmas Carol.
It's so good. It's just
Also-
it's a heartwarming little flick. Great Christmas movie.
What's the old quote, like, what does it gain a man to have the world but sell his soul, or some whatever the quote is. That's
I
what
don't remember
Family
what the
Man's
quote
about,
is.
where
We
he
know what you
achieves
mean.
all the material success he could ever want and ever did want, and he's living an empty, hollow life.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets the glimpse that even
If
if,
you
he
look
was
up-
just a tire salesman in Jersey,
If you
he'd
look
be
up
happier.
the Family Man on Wikipedia, there's a quote from Chris Gore in the critical reception section.
Oh, nice. What is the quote?
It says, "If you're looking for a heartfelt, feel-good holiday movie, just give in and enjoy." So
It's
there you go.
true. I mean,
He liked it.
yeah, because people can be cynical,
hmm
and so they want to pretend like they don't. This is what I hate when, and I think this is something we've run into, where people use their jaded, cynical natures to try to get around just having good times watching a movie.
Indeed.
And that's what this is. One. Plus, Leone was at her like peak hotness.
What good is it to gain the world but lose your soul? As
Yep.
Soul Assassin said. Lose your soul
Yep.
assassin.
Yep, that's the quote. That's the.
We don't want to lose our soul assassin.
We're at 9 votes. Can we get one more
We
before I shut
can-
it down? I mean, it's pretty lopsided.
You could
I
shut it
think.
down now, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just shut it down. Family Man goes.
Yep.
It could happen to you.
It could happen to you is where he wins the lottery and splits it with the waitress because he promised her a tip if the lottery ticket.
Okay. Well, I swear I'm not gay, but I'm voting for Guarding Tess on this one.
It could happen to you was actually quite a good movie, if I recall.
Guarding
Quite a
Tess
nice
is
movie.
Guarding
Tess
Tess
is
is
kinda
kind
funny.
of fantastic movie.
Are you genuinely saying that? Because it is a pretty funny movie where he's the Secret
Yes,
Service
I love
man.
that
Yeah.
movie.
I think it's a more of a cagey performance. He's a nice guy in the other one, but he's more cagey in Guarding Tess.
Actually, in both of them, they're pretty understated performances.
Yeah.
None of them has the like real hallmarks.
He's not super cagey in either of these.
He's not
movies,
super
but
cagey, but he has cage
I thought he gave
tendencies.
a very good performance in Guarding Tess.
He's
and
got
I
cage
love that movie.
tendencies in Guarding Tess.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Once or
because there's a
twice when he
couple
gets
parts.
frustrated with her.
Yeah, and he starts yelling, and he lets out the cage in the inner
He
cage.
lets the cage out just a little. He shows you a little bit of the cage. The cage.
All you need is a quick little look.
Yeah.
Just
A
a
glimpse.
flash of
Just a
cage.
glimpse of the cage, yes. Just opens the cage door a little bit. Just to show you what's
Opens
inside.
the cage door. All right, you win, 70s. You win. How do I move you to the top for the day? You get to be up there now.
Yeah, but the peak of the cage.
It's 75-25 with 8 votes. I
Yeah, it's
think. Go ahead
winning.
and call
Guarding
it.
test is
Yeah.
winning.
Guarding tests with the win.
Opens the cage door.
Opens the cage door. Shows you a glimpse of what's inside the cage.
All right, how much more do? Yeah, we're almost all right. Cool, we're in our tail end of
Oh,
matchups.
we've got some real
World
bad ones
Trade
coming.
Center versus City Angels. I think City of Angels is going to end up winning.
I think so.
I mean, I'm gonna vote for City of Angels.
I
Like,
think so.
Some of these were a little tricky. Some of these are a little tough, but I think once we get into next week, it's gonna get fucking ugly.
By the way, City of Angels, very depressing movie.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I mean,
Yeah,
it
it is.
starts out like very romantic and happy, and then it's like, how do we just fuck with you? We're gonna take that happy ending, but he's still gonna feel like he's gained by having the human experience of love. Okay, good. For you.
You're uninvited.
But plus obviously the City of Angels brought us the Goo Goo Dolls song that is still popular to this day with
I
Iris.
hate that song, Iris. I hate it. I don't
I
know
don't
why.
even know
I've
it.
always hated it.
How do you
probably
know
hate it.
that?
I'm not a big fan of the Goo Goo Dolls.
You know, the
Don't know why I've never liked the Goo Goo Dolls.
There's Eric coming in because of the Iris Goo Goo Dolls Iris song.
That's not Nick Cage's fault, though, really.
Yeah, we're talking about the performances here, but yeah, I'm starting to get into the habit of voting for the movie that I like better. The City Angels, it's already run away with it. Let's just keep moving.
89-11.
I don't think
Alright.
there's been any missteps so far. All the right ones are winning.
Now we're gonna
They've been
have
doing- they've been
Honeymoon
doing
in
pretty good.
Vegas versus the Weatherman.
Weatherman. Oh, Weatherman. See, this is tough because these are two good movies.
See, I'm
with two
leaning
good
Honeymoon in
performances.
Vegas.
Yeah. It's a tough one because they're both great.
No, but
performances.
remember we're going for Cage's performance.
Yeah,
And,
but they're
think
both
Weatherman?
good.
and
they're
I'm going to say
both
Honeymoon in
good.
Vegas because we know that Nick Cage is in love with the idea of being Elvis
Yeah,
to the point that he married Elvis's daughter.
I'm going Honeymoon in Vegas.
Yeah, I think Honeymoon in
it's
Vegas
the right
has to win.
choice.
Yeah, it is the funniest performance.
Yes, do not confuse the Weatherman with the Family Man. Different movie.
Or the Matchstick Man. Matchstick
Holy
Man.
shit, we are at 100% for Honeymoon in Vegas at 7 votes.
Yep.
Somebody's going to vote for the other one, just to be.
I'm going to end it. before
Honeymoon
that
in
happens.
Vegas is stomping the shit out of Weatherman right now.
It's such a
we're
good
just-
movie, though. I mean, it's such a fun movie.
And James Caan is the shitbag who
Great.
tricks him into selling his fiance.
Oh, did you do Mercy Rule on that one?
I did do Mercy Rule. I think.
And,
All right,
and
so the
now-
last two we got here, this is the Grok Wild cards. I switched some out. I removed some of the sequels because I didn't want the same character that was portrayed in two different movies. And Grok gave me The Wicker Man and Sunny.
both dreadful.
I mean,
And I
to
literally
me-
told Grok, I was like, all right, I've removed these two from the
Well-
bracket, so I need two more to fill out the bracket. Give me two more unique roles that he has played in your favorite Nick Cage movies.
Sunny's not a dreadful movie. I guess Wicker Man's a dreadful remake. Whereas Sunny's
Yeah,
an
but
okay
Wicker Man
movie.
is one of the cagiest
bees.
performances.
the
Yes.
bees, not the bees.
Like
He
Wicker
direct-
Man, the
yeah.
cage door is wide open.
He
the
directed
memes that
Sunny.
have. I mean, think of the memes that have sprouted from the Wicker
Yeah.
Man.
He directed Sunny.
Yeah, but Wicker
This doesn't
Man,
affect the acting. It's,
Wicker Man, the cage door is wide open. if he's directing a movie that he's in, it's almost like at that point he's gonna be
should've-
like, I gotta be less me.
He should have directed Unbearable Weight of Talent, Massive Talent, then, shouldn't he, really? That would have been perfect. He does play a gigolo.
I mean, this is another. We're at 100% with 7 votes.
Wicker Man running away with it.
Yep, it is.
Are we going for Wicker Man just because of the performance?
Yeah,
It is a much cagier performance.
It is. It's full on cage. He opened the cage door, propped it open. In
All
fact,
right,
you could not
so-
lock that door.
So that finishes this side of the bracket. We have next week. We'll have Wicker Man versus Honeymoon in Vegas, City of Angels versus Guarding Tess, Kiss of Death versus The Family Man, Peggy Sue Got Married versus National Treasure, Spider-Man Noir versus Gone in 60 Seconds, Snake Eyes versus Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, Bringing Out the Dead versus Bad Lieutenant, and then Birdie versus The Vampire's Kiss.
We're not going over to the other side?
And then
Well, we gotta go to the other
to
side.
refresh where we had over here. We have Raising Arizona versus Leaving Las Vegas, Face Off versus Adaptation, Pig versus Moonstruck, The Rock versus Mandy,
The Rock.
The Rock better get through.
Red Rock West versus
Arcadian.
Arcadian,
Is that right? Yeah.
then Renfield versus Lord of War.
Oh, maybe we'll get Biggles again next week to
Yeah.
keep Renfield in play.
We'll have Kick Ass versus Con Air. That's going to be a tough matchup.
That's a tough one.
Then we have Captain Corelli's Mandolin versus Matchstick,
Matchstick Man.
I mean,
tough.
after
That's a
you-
tough one as well.
I think Slender did a great job because after we've weeded out some of the, remember as a 64, team bracket, there's gonna be some not as great
Some
talent.
less
There's
good
got to
ones.
be some chaff, man. It can't all be wheat.
Yeah, but now we've moved to the top 32, and now so things are getting tougher because Nick Cage does have a lot of stuff. So now the
Raising-
matchup gets going there. Yep,
is Raising Arizona
won.
Is
Yep,
it still
in
there?
Yeah,
It's in
it
there,
won.
yeah.
Yeah, Raising
going-
Arizona is very likely going all the way to the end.
In a second round matchup, we have Raising Arizona versus Leaving Las Vegas.
Oh,
Nick Cage's Academy Award winning performance,
tough.
where he's a man drinking
Yes,
himself.
but he
to
wasn't
death.
very Nick Cagey in it. He was more Nick Cagey in Raising Arizona.
Yeah, the cage abides.
The cage. Don't rattle the cage.
Tina has been looking forward to this bracket for months, and she's loving every minute of it. So-
Tina, I watched probably a dozen Nick Cage films just getting ready for this fucking bracket.
Oh, it is awesome. All right, so
Yeah, it's good.
we will be back next week to move into the full second round of the Nick Cage bracket as our adventure continues into the cagiest Cage performance.
Indeed.
With that said, 70s, who's on top for making the joke of the week? Where you got going on?
Not much in the next few days. My show on Monday is just a gaming stream, Crimson Desert. And I've got a couple of videos I'm working on in my favorite albums. Why these albums matter series. We talk about an album that I love. And that's about it, really. Just do a short every day in my vinyl collection and stuff. But, things are ticking along.
Gotcha. Imp, do you have any stuff, that metal channel, anything?
No, we were talking earlier today about some stuff we got coming up, but no set plans for it yet.
Okay, cool.
Send an arcade tomorrow.
Yep. I was going to say, Slender and Send an Arcade. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. See
Also,
you
the
next-
Beatles are over.
A Machiavelli production. The stream's now behind, but there's no need to be glum. We'll return with more jests, with humor to come. So click that damn subscribe and let the good vibes thrive. For the next grand stream, we'll surely jive. Ascend and I, we've charted the street with synapses sparking, hilarity you can't believe. You've brought your joy, so now you must go. But keep the party in your heart, yo. Keep the giggles, keep the banter, keep the screens delight. Until our next stream, keep the fun in sight. In this virtual voyage where streams do end, remember with ascendant art, we'll always fucking ascend. Oops, we forgot about Imp, he's bound to reappear. With chaos in his wake, all we can do is persevere. Are you happy now, Imp?